It's hard to believe. Yes, it's been 5 years. You and I have been friends for since 2011.
Yes.
So it's just it's been a quick ride, man. It went by fast.
It did.
I don't know about other people, but I love doing this show. You know, and it's so funny because when we first started, we didn't start out live, and
No,
we're
we
live
didn't.
now. We're live now, live from Springfield, Missouri. It's Pop Culture Minefield, TGIF with Keith and Gerry.
It's time for a little Funky Friday. From their funky hidden headquarters, your hosts, Keith and Gerry. Not Gerry.
Brutal. That was cold.
Brutal.
Brutal.
You know, and also this is from our good friend Brian, who caught me napping.
I got to play the music.
There it is.
Seconds after the cavernous, thunderous snoring.
Yeah. So he has that video, and I have this great video of him.
That's it. Show's over. Oh, time to go.
Time to go. That's it, guys.
Did I ever tell
5
you
years
the
we've been doing this show.
Did I ever tell you the story about Steven Tyler and Aerosmith? Where he was so out of it in the drug days that they went on one night to play a gig, and they changed the set, so the song they normally finished with, they opened with. So they played that song, and he said, "Thank you, good night." He walked off, and they couldn't get him to come back on because he thought the show was over.
He said the show was over.
Anyway, great story, funny story.
Very funny story.
Steven Tyler once heard the song Dream On the radio, went back to the band and said, "We should do a cover of that." And they said, "We did that song, you idiot."
Are you serious?
Yes.
I heard that story.
They were so out of it. Yeah.
He was so out of it. He didn't realize he'd sung the song.
I know that song. That's our song. Oh my God, that's bad. That's bad. I see Stark of Iron is in the chat. Jim's Landscape is here. Jim's Landscape LLC. I wonder what he does for a living. Don Ranger Power. Of course, our good friend Tim is here. Tim, FKHC 2005. You got a video for him, Martin?
Yes. Let me get to it.
Now, sadly, because of the account that we have, we're limited on how many people we can have here, and I know that a lot of people are wanting to jump in. Hopefully we'll keep getting alerts. You need to be aware of that, by the way, Keith. Martin, as we move forward. Keep an eye on it. Let me know.
Ben, I've seen that message like 10 times. And here's the video 14.
By what name are you known?
There are some who call me Tim.
There's some who call me Tim.
Patrick is in the chat. He couldn't get in because the studio is full.
It's packed because, I wanted to make sure we invited all our friends early to let them know that we're going to be celebrating today. Last Saturday was actually our anniversary, but I wanted to celebrate it today, and I wanted to make sure that Keith is here because what is the point of having an anniversary party if both the partners aren't there? It's just weird.
For PCM.
Well, it's more in line with somebody thinking that you probably just off me someplace. And
yeah,
Look at this. Anima has been a member for 18 months.
Oh,
that's almost like you've been dating.
Yeah.
So what you're saying?
Have you been dating Stark of Iron too?
Hey,
she pays to be my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, Stark is here.
Gerry, your subscription boyfriend.
Yeah, we've got JT Kirk in the chat. James Caserta is in the chat. I know. Rest in peace, Carl Weathers. I got that news like, right before we jumped into studios. Like, oh my God, Carl Weathers is dead. Oh man,
I know. That's sad.
Rest in peace, Apollo.
It's
I'm
heartbreaking
still
because I've been a fan of that guy since '76.
at least since '76.
His IMDb shows such a wide range of different work. The man was really, really gifted.
Yeah, but the one thing, as talented as he was, he could not play a white man.
Oh my God.
No, but he could hug one. He could hug one.
Speaking of that, Keith,
He
that is
did.
the reason why Gerry cannot get rid of both you and me, because I'm the girl and you're the black guy.
Yeah,
If we could just make
need
you
to
the
tick
same
boxes
person,
these days.
if we could make you the same person, we could tick 2 boxes. at
Aren't,
once.
aren't all ghosts white?
I nominate to be the diversity hire as the mentally deficient one.
Wait a minute, did you just assume?
Our mental
Wait a minute,
that's
Anima. You
Gerry.
just assumed our genders.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend anyone.
I'm
By the way, I said earlier, something, and the joke has always been like, in the military, you would get called half a retardo. I'm mispronouncing the word on purpose because I don't want us to get in trouble. And one of my friends to the other one goes, well, which half?
The top half.
The bottom half is the better one to reply to. It's really slow. Especially in the movie Rambo, when he cuts the guy in half and the guy rolls down the hill and he's rolling in sections.
We used to get called bungalow because there was nothing upstairs.
Nothing upstairs. Hey, Doug Hepburn, how are you doing? That's a
Hey,
new
Mr.
person
Tiki
to our
Trunk
group.
is throwing the stripper money at you, Gerry.
Ooh.
Throwing the cash.
So who's throwing? Oh, hey, Tickle
Tiki.
Trunk is here throwing stripper cash at us. Awesome.
Yes, first-
I'll take my jacket.
First,
off.
$5.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tickle Trunk.
All right. The middle fingers and the black hearts for me. The
So
fire
let
and the
me-
rock on is for you, Keith.
Let me give this video for that one.
Do I threaten your masculinity, McLeod?
No. Do I threaten yours?
I said that to this lesbian friend of mine, like back in 83. And I said that line to her when she actually said that to me. Why do I threaten your masculinity? And all I could think of was McLeod. And I said that line. And she didn't punch me that day, but later on, we were at the Moby Dick Aquarium at King's Dominion. It's sort of like a miniature version of SeaWorld. And there was this big fat woman wearing a muumuu standing right next to the sign. And I barked out, "R, there she blows, man, the harpoon."
Wait. Let me.
And she punched me right in the throat.
Okay.
She spun
Second
and punched
video.
me, and I went to punch her in the face. Hold on, I'm telling a story. And I went to punch her back, and my buddy Scott McKeely going, no, don't hit a woman. Because I forgot she's a female because I treated her like a guy. And it was funny. I was really good at fucking clocker.
Okay,
Just
second video.
for another $10 with a shit heart.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. No, Will Robinson. Danger.
There's something very ironic about
dude,
a lesbian at a Moby Dick.
Dude,
Oh
look at
my
this.
God, Magitech Mags, $50.
Holy crap.
Why aren't you on the show?
Thank you,
Max.
Max.
She's at work.
Max.
I love her so much. She is so
She's
awesome.
at work. She's busy.
She's awesome.
She is
She's so
amazing.
busy.
She is.
We miss you.
Congrats. Let me read this.
Definitely.
Congrats,
Lovely
Gerry,
person.
Keith, and PCM. I wish I could stay, but work has me busy.
Busty.
Oh,
busy.
What?
He's busty lately. More busty lately, I guess. Love y'all. Here's to another 5 years. Kisses and hugs to all. We love you, Mags. You are so awesome. You are so awesome. I want to thank her for that. That's really sweet. $50 gift.
Okay, we
So
have.
let's see.
My
Somebody
God,
else
Keith's
trying to get in.
black. Keith's black. I never knew.
I
He just
know,
confirmed
right?
he's black, yeah.
So we owe her a video. Let's see. Let's give her one of the new ones. That one or my favorite one with Kevin Kline. Let me go. Where are the main?
I'm sharing one if Martin wants to play. That might work.
Here we go. This is one of my favorites from a movie. Here you go, Mags. This one's just for that. Still goes down as one of my favorite war films, even though it's not a war film. It's a combat film because there was no war in Mogadishu, just a battle. But anyway,
don't you think Eric Bana is a great actor though? I love him.
Bennett, that dude, because like he did the movie Choppa. Have you ever seen that movie?
Oh yeah.
Holy shit! What a performance in that movie.
Great.
He bulked up for that, not only with the muscle, but he gained weight too, to make him a little more fatty in the face. Holy shit, that performance. He should have got an Oscar for that, for best foreign film. Because it's fucking Australia, not America. Stop giving foreign films Oscars for regular movies. Best foreign film was created for that fucking reason. Academy. Assholes.
Who cares about the Oscars?
I don't anymore. I swear to you, Brian. I haven't watched it since 2007 was the last Oscars I watched. Yeah, no, man. Carl Weathers is gone, dude. And I do believe I have a video with him. Hold on, let me check and see. Because we still owe a video right now. Let me see if I can find that video. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at?
Dylan. 2 videos. We just got another super chat.
Here it is. Here.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
Oh,
yeah.
Greatest handshake of all time.
Hell yeah.
We have a super chat from Fletcher Williams.
Hey, Fletcher.
Hey, Fletcher.
Hi, buddy.
$4.99.
Happy anniversary. Thanks, bro. And here's your video.
For that, you get the head, the tail, the whole damn thing.
That's what she said last night.
I just need the head.
Oh my goodness.
He's not talking about me. Not talking about me. Here you go, Gary. This is for you.
Oh, thank you, baby. I love you. She says I'm number one.
You're number one.
But is that a promise to give you 2 knuckles tonight?
Oh
my god.
That or
we
maybe
have another super chat from
Is
David
that
Martin.
an inverted
Double
showstopper? I think that was an inverted showstopper. Instead of having 3 fingers up, she had 1.
One finger. There you go. Congrats on 5 years, Gary and Keith. FYI, the traditional 5-year anniversary gift is wood. Yeah. I guess you could say we're sporting some wood today.
But
I got some wood here, baby.
At least I'm not the only one. It's no longer awkward.
Bottoms up. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yes,
There
it
you
is.
go. I was kind of hoping Andre would make it because I have a video for him today. If Andre is able to make it, this is the video I have for him.
Hey, Sweden! Not Swedish, Mac, the Norwegian.
That is a mistake you do not want to make.
It's funny. I
Trust me.
played that video for Andre and for Jace. And I do not see enough of Jace. I kind of miss having him hanging out all the time. You guys remember who I'm talking about, Jace Fox?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's
Norwegian.
invited, and he probably is one of the ones that he cannot be in the show because there are too many people here. Man, I want to jump out for a while.
Martin kills me when he's trying to speak English. It's one of those words. He's like.
Sometimes you can see the knots that his brain is tying itself into.
I thought he was just doing a really good Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
No, that would be.
You speak it!
This Arnie.
To be or not to be?
That is
Not
the question.
Not to be.
So, yes, rest in peace, Carl Weathers. What a big shock right before we go live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Pete Dencat is here. Who else has dropped in? Let's see.
Lady
Yu
V.
Chow, Of course, our friend Monkey Jeebus was in here with us, and he bowed out so we could get Keith in here.
I thank you.
But I'd like to get Monkey back in here at some point because we want to make
Yeah, I
sure all
won't
of our
stay the
friends
whole
get a chance to hang out.
I'll drop out eventually. I'll let someone in.
And we have a breach.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Did you really come through the back door?
Bottoms up.
Give it a new one, Gerry. Give it a new video.
Give what?
The new backdoor video. We just made it a couple days ago.
What is it? I forget.
I think that's supposed to be private.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. We're watching stuff and I just keep finding backdoors and sometimes they
I haven't added that one yet. I need to. Okay, see, you need to remind me.
Oh my goodness.
Which one you're talking about.
I'm Gary's second half of the brain.
Oh.
Funny right now.
Well, Gerry, now I know why you fit in so well on Tuesday nights.
Here it is. How long is this? Here we go. I'm uploading it now, hon.
Thank you.
Thank you, sweetie. Oh.
I don't care. You can't just sneak in the back door and expect to see the doctor.
There you go.
Yeah, Becker. That's right.
I just introduced her to that show, Keith. She loves that show.
And I love it.
Becker.
I love it. It's so
Good
much
cast.
fun.
Good cast.
Yes, I know, Tim. It's something that a lot of people aren't prepared for.
I know. Think how shocked I was when I looked in the mirror this morning.
Some of Keith's favorite things that he's heard over the last 5 years. You know a lot of stuff for a black guy. You're really funny for a black guy. Wait. I didn't know that black guys could be nerds. Keith, what are your thoughts on those great compliments you received?
I appreciate every single one of them.
As long as he's never heard, you're not very well hung for a black guy. That would be...
I was going to say, you telling me that in 5 years, Gerry, nobody's ever quoted the line for Blazing Saddles?
You mean the sheriff is a?
No, I mean, is it true? Is it true what they say?
Nine shots and burgers is my limit.
You know what the deleted line was for that scene that they took out?
What?
Madam, you are sucking on my elbow.
Oh, that one. Yes. So Keely Chow is here. Fletcher Williams. Vinkman's Girl is here. Lady V Elements and John Doe is here. Not to be mistaken, and no relation to Jane Doe. Mr. Tickle Trunk. And of course, our dear friend who gave us a $50 gift, Magic Tech Mags is here. And of course, it's a House of Monkeys. War Monkey is here.
So we have two monkeys. Nice.
And we have a $2 Canadian super chat. This says, wait a minute, Keith is black?
Did we get Stark of Irons last one?
Oh, shit. Fucking Stark is on the show, and he's also
Yeah.
throwing stripper money at me. What is going
Exactly.
on? All right, here goes the pants. Hold on, guys.
Oh no, Gary, please. You don't
There we
get it
go.
right. He's
Oh my God, this would be a really bad time for Scott's wife to come home.
I'm here. Kill me. What you
It's
waiting
money
for?
so
Do
you can
it.
strip. Idiot.
Hey, Clay Thomason is in the house.
What is up, buddy?
And yes, Chief, this is getting rowdy here in the panel and in the chat. I don't know what to do.
And here is Stark of Iron's $50 gift. Dylan, you son of a bitch. What's this? CIA got you pushing too many pencils?
That's a pretty good army you got there. Well done, yeah.
Yet, comic book colorist and artist John Alderink and I were guests at Wizard down in New Orleans, and we were right across from each other on Artist Alley. It was great. And all we did the entire weekend, 3-day show, was do dueling Arnolds back at each other. Stop talking like me, you idiot. Quit imitating me. You're not good.
Who killed the dinosaur?
Don't buy his artwork. He's not a good artist.
Ugh.
I feel like
thanks
we
a
could
lot, Stark,
probably
man.
pull
That's
off
really
the
cool,
same
buddy.
thing. I feel like we could pull off the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun. I love doing that. By the way, this one is for this is
Stark.
for no, this one is for Tickle Trunk, I think was the last one, right? Previous one, because we still owe him. Here you go. This one's big time.
Hey, fuck you, Kyle.
Hey, wrong one.
The problem with Hollywood is they make shit. Unbelievable, unremarkable shit.
Unremarkable shit.
Good movie.
By the
Hell of a
way,
good movie.
T-shirt has to leave, so we can bring anybody, other people in.
Okay.
So
Anybody who wants to jump in, try to jump in when
Thanks for coming
T-shirt
by.
leaves. Thanks for coming on, buddy. I appreciate it, buddy.
Oh man, thanks for inviting me, and congratulations again on 5 years. It's
Why'd you
amazing.
call him T-shirt, by the way? It's red shirt.
T-shirt is historian. Yeah.
Just don't call me late for dinner.
Don't call you late.
Thank you very much, though. Seriously.
All right. Thank you, folks. Take care.
Take care, Richard. I'll see you on Tuesday. I'll be back Tuesday.
Will do. Bye.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
And this one is for you, Stark. Are you ready, buddy? Are you ready for this one?
I was cloned ready.
This one's from the heart.
Ready.
You pompous, stuck-up, snot-nosed, English, giant, twerp, scumbag, fuckface, dickhead, asshole.
Oh,
Says it.
all of the
Love that
boxes.
one.
You're a true Vulgarian, aren't you?
Is that a personal attack or something?
No, I love that, man. That's really cool, dude. Thank you so much, man.
Good movie.
Stop that! It's silly.
Oh,
There's Monkey.
he's
What happened to
coming.
Monkey?
He's
He was
gone.
here
Yeah.
for a second.
Oh, he's
There
back.
he is.
There we go.
Hey guys.
What's this? The
Oh,
got
we,
on
we
here?
have a super chat from Squeaker.
They're coming hard.
Oh, I have that one. I do have that one, Brian.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's
Oh,
on one of
remove.
the other.
Get on with it.
Yes.
Okay.
Squeaka is here. Hi, Squeaka. She's so adorbs. Happy 5 years. Thanks for all the awesome laughs. You bet. You bet. I mean, it's like I told Keith one time, like he didn't show up one time. We're supposed to be doing breakdowns. I'm like, I don't do breakdowns. Keith does breakdowns. He's the one with the fucking murder board in his closet. I'm his funny sidekick. I can't do this show. I don't know what to do.
You know, I still get asked about that occasionally. Some people actually think I do have a murder board in my
You
closet.
do have a murder board.
I don't
No,
have
just
in
a few
your brain
murder
closet.
victims. Just a few
Right
murder
in here.
victims.
That's right, Brian. That's right. But thank you so much, Squeaka, for the $10 gift. We deeply appreciate it. Oh my gosh, what am I going to play for her? Gosh, got so many fucking windows. Oh, here we go. Oh, here you go. Ghostbusters. You can't beat Ghostbusters.
Hey, where do these stairs go? They go up.
I like that one. I haven't used that in a bit.
I've not seen any of the clips. Fuck.
I've seen them.
Yeah, I
today.
know. What is up with StreamYard these days, man?
I don't know. But what I do know is that we have yet another super chat from Joe's Atmosphere.
Oh, Joe, what's up, motherfucker?
Hey, Joe.
Happy
Why you
birthday,
on
PCM. Wish I could make it. I know, man. Martin told me you weren't going to be able to make it today. 70s Comics Division have been the greatest to me since I started a couple of years ago.
70s and comics.
Knock Vindicated Inc. out of the park, man. Yeah, I just Anima's so enjoying this, and because I just started
love it.
working on her favorite scene.
The action scene.
It is there's quite a few action scenes in this book, but I'm doing the one
The one
where
with the
he
biker
turns
gang.
his GTO 1969 GTO into a weapon. It's GTO versus a biker gang. And it's like basically he's going biker bowling with this buggy car.
He gave me that scene to read it, and I'm like, oh my god, I love it. Especially, and so I can't wait to see it.
And I know it was good when Script Doctor said, I like what you're doing. I went, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
I know it's for the greater good to go biker bowling, but Man, you don't do that to that car. That's a crime.
No.
Don't worry. He can buff that shit out later. Maybe use some Bondo.
If you're using that car in Cobra, if you're using Cobra's car, that would work.
The reason why I picked the GTO is because it is a muscle car. It's it's got weight to it, and it's going to wipe out those motorcycles. And also, it's a real man's car. That is a car that is just a guy's car, man. Since I was a little kid, my two favorite cars were the 1968 Mustang Coupe, not the fastback, even though, yes, that is what Steve McQueen drove in Bullet, was the fastback. I prefer the Coupe. That's got the window that's flat on the back, not the smooth back. And then the GTO, 1969 GTO, is just a beast of a car, man. That is a hell of a car. And so, of course, my hero has to drive a fucking GTO. And when he makes the decision to do what he does, man, and I think Anima's favorite moment, I can't tell you what it is
No, you can't.
he leaves a note for the bad guy. How he leaves the note is really fucking cool.
Yes. You're going to love it, guys.
So, again, thank you for the super chat, my friend. For you get the Joker.
This town needs an enema.
Yeah, buddy.
Wow.
And Admiral Teague, thank you. What's up with you two, Teague and Star? You're in the panel.
Yeah, you know, what can I tell you? I feel generous. Congratulations on 5 years. You guys have been really good
That's
to me.
my
It's the
underwear.
least I can
So here
do.
goes my underwear. Hold on, guys.
No. Oh my God. No.
You are
Hey,
getting
Sherry.
your super chats all wrong, Gary. It's negative stripper money for you.
Welcome
Yes,
to Nimbus 3,
but it's
ladies
negative
and gentlemen.
stripper
Well,
money.
if it's negative stripper money, it means I'm putting clothes on.
Which is what we would pay you
Yes,
for to put clothes on.
please.
By the end of the show, he's going to have a full suit of armor.
5 jackets on.
Not my armor.
It'll be like a
Right.
Canadian stripper
I got
then.
armor for him. I don't know.
But I said it before, but I guess publicly, I just want to say it's a real honor to be on the same stream as the great Sargon of Akkad.
That's the name. Thank you for saying that, dude. That's the name, Anima, of the guy we were watching yesterday, the Englishman. I said he used to hide behind his moniker. That was his Sargon of Akkad.
Is he English or is he from Northern Ireland? He's got a real interesting accent.
He's English.
He's
dude.
got an
Yeah,
interesting
very
accent.
British.
Yeah.
He's very British.
He has a lyrical accent.
I've been listening to him since like 4.5 years, 5 years. It was before we were doing this, so 6 years. I've been watching him for 6 years.
Sherry is in the chat.
Oh, lovely Sherry.
Hello,
Yes.
lovely
Hey, Sherry.
I'm waiting for you to run Teague's video.
Sherry, baby.
Come on, do the high notes.
I can't do that, dude.
No. And for Teague's, Admiral, is it for you?
I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
More cowbell.
Ah,
That's right.
I love Blue Oyster Cult. It's perfect.
DOC, dude. Yeah.
Fire of
AC/DC
Unknown Origin is as good
was
as
my
any. Is
first
almost
rock
as good as a
band.
Black Sabbath album.
Well,
Oh, yeah?
AC/DC was my first rock band, but I got to tell you, BOC was the first rock band that I became a fan of. Because, like, people ask me, and Brian, I've talked to you, I think, about this, and I'm not the only person that says this. I've met other rockers that agree with me that Back in Black is the perfect, best rock album ever put out. And it's the greatest album AC/DC ever made. And every other album they've done since then has tried to catch the same fire. And they couldn't do it. Fly on the wall, all of it. None of it compared. That Back in Black album, man, every single song on that is amazing.
Rock and Roll Train is almost as good. It takes them like 30 years, but the song,
Oh,
the
there
album
are some
Rock
good
and Roll
songs.
Train is real
Don't get me
good.
wrong.
No,
They
that
have
album
got
is
some
actually
good songs.
okay.
I'm talking about overall album, T. I'm talking about
They
the
have like
overall
one
album.
more.
They've
That's what,
never
they
done.
only really have one more because out of like, there's at least 11 or 12 studio albums since then. They have one that can kind of go toe to toe with it, but it's like 26 years later.
Put it back up.
You're right though. They managed to have one really good song on every album, like Thunderstruck.
Every album, but they've never.
See, I'm a big fan of Highway to Hell as an album. That was my first AC/DC album that I bought.
That was
Highway to
my.
Hell.
Mine was Dirty Deeds, so I love that singer.
I love
and
Dirty
early
Deeds.
Angus.
I'd heard that, but I couldn't afford to buy albums at that point.
There's another great word that the Scottish say in a way that just I think sounds amazing and lyrical when they say it. Heard. I've heard. It's also fart. Fart sounds so much better when said by a Scotsman.
Fart.
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 But
Yeah, it's an interesting discussion because
Like Brian's favorite thing is a head, a sheep.
Put it back up, Martin.
I had that.
Wait, man! There are too many things that we need to show.
No, put that one back up. I wanted to read it. I said I wanted to read it.
Put it back.
There we go. So Mr. Tickle Trunk says Keith is just confused. His murder board is just called his Go Night Night Forever board. I like that one.
I like it.
Yes, it is.
And we have Anima with a super chat.
Oh, nobody cares about euros though.
Oh man,
Euros is worth more than the dollar, so fuck you.
It's like, what's it?
We
like
have
looking
Keith
at
here.
the
Isn't he supposed to make an
communist
announcement?
of Euro.
And
It just took me 5 minutes of wrestling fucking YouTube to do that. So be nice and say thank you. Just once.
Thank you.
Oh,
and we have another from Wajid Leaky.
£2 sterling from Washid
Wow.
Leaky. Congrats, PCM. Thank you, my
Thank
friend.
you.
Hey, Slasher Fred is here. Just saw him pop in. Gap After Dark, too.
Wow.
By the way, I did send a private invite to Gary Beekler. He's never talked to us. I've talked to him privately, never been on our show. I've never been on his.
That would be interesting.
I like
Wow,
it.
wow.
Hello, humans. Thade, welcome to the show. So, congrats on 5
It's
years.
Maybe you have to
Thanks
send
for
them nudes
joining
like Scott does.
What the fuck is in your background?
What
Are you
background?
watching
Like,
rodeo in the
A
background?
few petty
No,
crimes
it's
and not me.
It's mutton boarding.
Brokeback Mountain.
It's a sport. Mutton boarding. You ride the
Mutton
sheep.
boarded in
You ride the sheep.
Scotland.
It's an American thing actually.
You are a
Broke
video.
back
Not to
Brian.
me, to me.
Brokeback
Canadian.
Mountain.
It's Brokeback Brian.
Oh, he's traveling right now. Tickle Trunk just said. AC/DC also did the theme Big Gun from the 1993 Last
did.
Action Heroes.
Wait, funny you
That
should
was
say
good
that
one.
because that's the subject of my show next Monday on my channel. The last.
Ariel is in the house.
I like that
Hi,
movie,
Ariel.
by the way, Brian.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
I'm-
Oh,
I
you're
like
in the you're
that
in
movie.
the
I'll join you for that. What day?
you're in the DM. You're in my group. You're invited to every show. I send. the
I
link
know.
to- yeah.
But I ignore that group. I always have it on silent, so it won't bug me.
Well, in
There
that
you go.
case, I've got something
don't
for
take
you
me
then.
out, don't take me
Fuck
out.
you! That's my name.
That's for
Yeah,
you.
fuck you.
Oh yeah,
That's funny.
Gary's on his way to Florida.
What time on
He's
Monday? I have
bunking
to
with
be ready.
Quarter Black Garrett.
Quarter Blake. What time is that on? It's on Monday, right?
Monday, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, proper time,
Okay, sorry.
real time.
Morning
None of
sh-
yours.
I do
Same.
military
Mountain
Monday,
time.
and then
Mountain
I can do
time.
your show, and then I can do Don's show. Boy, I'm gonna be fucking tired though. Holy shit!
3 shows in one day. Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh,
By the
another
way, I want
bridge.
Szymanski
You're always
on here because
welcome.
Guess what? He had a birthday this week, and we wanted to celebrate
Yeah.
his birthday on here. So happy birthday, Szymanski. I wanted to tell you in person. It really bugs me. Lady V, you should have taken today off. Yes, you should have. Not because of our show, just simply because it's fun to take a day off.
It is.
It is.
Crazy Frogs in the house.
Crazy
I knew
stuff.
I was in trouble with my one job when I kept calling in, and they said, "Look, we bought the fact that your puppy might have died and that your grandfather was sick, and maybe just maybe you lost another wife, but what's up with this fucking call in for going to the gynecologist?"
Oh
And
my
I responded with, "It's just something I like to do on my leisure time."
So is your motto? Wait a minute. Is your motto cervix with a smile?
Oh man!
It's actually the kind ecologist. It's not what you think.
The gynecologist. Gynecologist. That's right.
Guys.
My dad is a gynecologist.
Max is
boys
trying
have
to get on.
penises and girls have vaginas.
Yeah.
How come proctologists aren't called astronauts?
But
it seems a good
Don't
time
laugh
for
at that. Nobody. Don't laugh at that. That was really bad.
up.
No, I rolled my eyes.
Hello, humans. And also, oh, look, Courtney's here. Ariel Balletta's here. It's good to see everybody. This is a fun time. This is just us hanging out. We're not going to talk about anything current other than the fact that, God damn it, we lost Carl Weathers today.
Yeah.
Okay, I need a sacrifice in order to get Max here.
Sacrifice.
Chubbs died
Can that not be me? I want to be on
for a
with her.
second time.
I want to be on with another girl on the panel. I never get
Yeah,
them.
she's always wanted some.
She's getting a little
girl
excited
action.
at that.
Yeah, girl.
I'll sacrifice myself.
I'm the only female here in this sausage fest.
I will
so yes.
sacrifice myself.
Brian,
He's a
thanks for
sacrificial
being here,
lamb.
buddy. I
My
appreciate
pleasure.
it, man. You are.
I
a
miss you,
close
Brian.
friend, not only to
Yeah.
this channel, but I consider you a close friend to me. I love you, man.
Well, miss you guys too, but I'm still around.
Oh, you haven't
Still
died
here.
yet. Thank God.
But I'll still be in the chat, and I'll come back later off the space. So,
Okay, man.
cheers, everybody. Right.
Cheers,
Bye
man.
for now.
Bye. Man, who
Thank
do
God
I
he's
miss
gone.
that
He
shows?
drives me insane.
Orville Nation.
Orville Nation's here.
Yep.
Yes.
Nation is here.
All
Hell,
right.
hell, PJ.
I see that, and also brought up Carl Weathers too. Yeah, that's devastating, man. That's somebody.
Come on,
who's
Max,
so
get in.
healthy. You just don't picture dying
Max,
younger
sing
like
to
this.
me.
And not all that old and looking good for his age. It was sad.
I will oblige this request.
Yeah. I always said, I don't mind when women laugh at me. I just don't like when they laugh and point.
It's
Where
Max.
is my soundboard? Then hit it.
I mean, you'd like it if there's a tip to that, Gary.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh God.
Phrasing.
Max is not what I want. Jesus.
I mean, you guys missed my, or at least you showed it, but you didn't say anything about it. I said there's so much wood on the panel. You can make a back door.
I did miss that one. Hold on, you get a video for that one. Hold on, you get a video for that one. That's great. Oh, back door.
And I was like, Anna by herself. She needs a little. She needs another
She
female on
loves
the
you.
panel to tone down this toxicity over here.
She loves you, Six. She really
I can
does.
handle it. It's just a nice change when there's another female on, not just me. I'm almost a guy at this point, humor-wise.
What's this with the back door?
There's your back door video.
Wow.
And Luke is trying to sort of leave him.
So what is
the little guy.
The true star here.
Max, can you hear me?
You make me want to show
No,
off my
that's not
cat.
me. True size.
Hey, Max.
Hello, Keith. Oh wait, why am I? Don't put me on full screen. No. What are you doing?
It's not like it's actually you. It's your avatar, for God's sake.
Oh, bless you.
Looks like Mags is
Thanks.
the bottom between her and Anima.
Oh God.
We like
did that on
the
purpose.
double decker sandwich.
It's called the PB&J. Everybody loves us.
Oh.
Hey, Mr. CCDV, what's up?
Hey, long time no see.
Mags, this one's for you.
What did I just tell you? Who's the pitcher? Who's the catcher?
You're the pitcher and the catcher. You're the pitcher and the catcher.
Oh my God, I haven't seen that cartoon. It's so full.
Well,
That was when
long.
they did
Oh
the
my God.
special version of Ren and Stimpy for Adult Swim. Or not
And it
Adult Swim.
was
It was.
Wait.
It was a man channel.
Comedy
Man channel.
Central. It's called Adult Party Cartoon for Comedy Central, and it came out.
Was
in
it for that? I thought it
2000.
was for the man channel that eventually was taken over by a woman. and they changed it.
The Man Show ran on Comedy Central, if I recall, or
I
it
thought
could
it
have
was
been
on its own
Spike.
channel.
It was Spike TV. Spike TV.
Spike.
The Man Show
Yeah.
was on, yeah. And then the
Spike
X Show was on FX.
Because they had the animated Stan Lee Hooker show, and then that
Stripperella.
one show, Stripperella, the Man Show, and Ren and Stimpy, the dirty version.
That was Pamela
Okay.
Anderson's cartoon.
Yeah,
We have we have a super chat on Rumble from Mr.
Oh.
Tickertron.
Oh, really?
$2. Yes. And since this is on Rumble side, I just wanted to abuse how free it is over here to call Gerry. See you next Tuesday.
Also, yes, that's true. Also, Martin, would you please share the link in the chat? If you are not subscribed to us, please go do that now. We're 15 away from 100 over there. And I don't know why. We get some good views over there.
Yeah.
But we do not have the people following us as much.
I
as
didn't
we
even
should.
know you had a Rumble thing.
I didn't know that either.
We eventually,
we have the
straight
thing.
to a Rumble and no more YouTube. Because
Can
YouTube
somebody
is
put
a
that in
real
the live
swat
chat?
to us.
That'd be great.
I'm on
Yeah,
it.
put it in chat.
Yeah, I would love the
Also
link.
running down below right now. Follow us on Rumble.
Yes,
But, like, if you put a link in the live chat, that'd be great.
/Pop Culture Minefield. And I love that we stream over there. By the way, I kind of wanted to show this. Holy crap, man. We've been getting ever since I started doing Google ads, YouTube's been having trouble punishing us because Google owns YouTube.
Yes.
And when I pay for Google ads to help us, suddenly I trump them on what they're trying to do to us because they don't know what to do with us. You know, we should be at 14,000 right now. Absolutely should be at 14,000 subs. They killed our subs. Who are nobody.
Whoa.
We're getting all kinds of new watches, new people watching us, but we weren't getting the subs. But now, since we did what we did with AdSense, it's been working a lot better. What were you going to say, Martin? I'm sorry.
Yes, Stark of Iron, thank you very much. He has become a monthly supporter on Rumble.
Outstanding. Outstanding.
I got money.
I mean,
yeah, who got paid today?
Hey, Geek Time. Hey, Geek Time
Hi, Geek
TV.
Time. Thank you.
And Slasher Fred.
So I'm going to share this screen real quick. Martin, would you pop it up there, please?
Of what?
The one I just shared. Pop Culture Minefield YouTube. Let me know when you do it.
Yes, it's on.
Okay.
It's up.
So here we go. And we're on here. And the ones that are getting the most watch are the ones that are hitting up here. 18,000 views for our Saturday Morning Fun Time Quatermass in the Pit episode.
Nice. Congrats.
2.5 thousand for my tribute to my old friend Rutger Hauer.
That's going back a few years.
1.1 thousand for our 1980s. We're going to redo this with Tom and Andre.
We should. Well,
no, we have already agreed. Tom and Andre agreed. We need to do this together. Also, bring in some of our other friends to do the 80s, and we'll go year by year again. I just love that. 1.2 thousand for our interview with
Rod
Lurie, the director of The Outpost, and many other great films.
Cool dude.
And we get a lot of great views on a lot of videos, and I'm just so proud of a lot of the stuff we put out. And I love it when somebody comes up and posts an ugly or mean comment about us. And I'm just like, I don't have an ego, so I don't care that you don't like us. But thanks for commenting. But we have some great stuff out there. If you guys haven't watched it, if you've never watched The Chief, you need to start watching his shows. His breakdowns on police procedural movies and dramas is just fantastic. Because he takes his years as the chief of the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, his experience in doing that, and breaks down these movies in a way that you just never saw coming. But I'm really proud of this. This is one coming up. Don't want to miss this, guys. We're going to be doing King Kong 1976 version. I think that's going to be fun. Plus, this coming Monday, we're going to be doing Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise.
I'm looking forward to that one. What a great movie.
Oh, and this Saturday is Running Scared with Gregory Hines and Billy.
Yes,
that's what
Gerry, that's the one.
When are you going to be falling down?
Joining me for that one, right, Keith?
I hope to.
Wow, I
Yes,
saw that in
please.
theaters. It makes me
Hey,
feel
boss.
so old.
Can you pump up your volume a little?
Who?
You, boss.
People keep saying you're low.
You are a bit low, but not.
No, he's a low. He's
You're
low.
low, and then like everyone else is high.
He likes it really low anyway, so.
I'm just a little high.
Is this better? Is this better?
I think so. Man, I just think it's so fitting that we get suspended on our 5th anniversary.
Who got suspended?
Oh, we are going to be this.
Have faith.
Special birthday gift by YouTube. No, not gonna happen.
Too much innuendo.
Hey, White Keith left us $10.
Yes.
Congrats, my brothers, from long lost buddy. We miss you so much, dude.
Yeah, you
Want
are
you back
missed.
on here. He is so much fun, and he really knows his shit.
Yeah, he does.
So for him, what am I going to give him as a video? Let's see. What should I watch?
And now for something completely different.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This one's for you, White Keith.
How do you write women so well?
I think of a man, and I take away reason and accountability.
Wow.
Hey, Gerry, when did you decide to lean into the Ted Kaczynski look?
Hey, it's been a competition for a while between Culture Casino and me, who had the longer, sexier hair, and now he cut all of his off because
Culture.
Culture Casino. He cut all of his locks off to donate, and I didn't because fuck those little kids.
That sounds wrong.
He's rocking the beard though.
No, Zoe and I both did that together. We would let our hair grow out long. At about every 2 years, we'd cut our hair off to donate it. But now I've got so much gray in my hair. I don't know if they'd want my hair.
They dye it.
Yeah,
You still call Gerry a cunt, but like the Australian version.
Or they sell it to make paintbrushes.
Well, they also don't take hair with crabs in it, so.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
I heard it's every hair.
You know, where are you trimming your hair at, dude?
And Benny's here.
I think the other Keith is in the waiting room.
Does any?
Man, there's a lot of people trying to get in here.
I can get off now. I've been here for about 5 minutes or so. I can get off.
Well, thank you. Well, I appreciate you coming in, Max, because we don't get to see you.
Phrasing.
I know. Hey, stop it, y'all. Leave it alone.
We miss you. We miss you so much.
Really?
Mag says she can get off in 5 minutes.
Well, all I got to say is that, this is a sausage party, and I'm so grateful that Anima has really gone toe-to-toe with me so much on these shows and put up with me. But I would love to have a lot more vag on this show than sausage. I really would.
There you go.
That's another vote for the JJ.
Badges? We don't need no stinking badges.
Badges. I would love to refer to our show as slash fiction if we had more females on it.
Oh my god.
Okay, gig time is in the waiting room.
Hold on,
All right, sweetheart. Thanks again, Max. I appreciate it.
Let me leave a message in the private chat real quick, and I'll head out. But thank you guys. Congrats again on your 5 years. It's 5 years in the making. Another 5 years. We'll see where you guys are going to be. So I am looking forward to it.
Thanks a lot.
You guys have a
and
great
by the
one.
way, I predict I will stroke out and die on a show.
Not allowed to.
And I'll tell the story to Mr. Bolin.
It'll be your most watched episode.
Yeah, right.
Here comes the meat wagon.
All right, guys. Y'all have a great Friday. I'll be hanging out in the chat, and I will see you guys around as best as I can. Love you.
Love you too, Max.
Bye. See you, Max.
So one other video I wanted to show, by the way, Martin, if you would add to the screen again. I just shared my screen. There you go, buddy. Was our Rambo episode. The one where I left because I think this is so fucking funny that I leave the show and it's one of the single most watched episodes of Military Monday. Let's see, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's
It
Rambo?
was way over 1,000.
There it is.
There it is. 1.3 thousand views in 2 days. Well, 4 days
Crazy.
now.
Nice.
Holy shit.
We're at 1,000 in 2 days.
Holy crap! Wow.
It only took 2 days.
We had 14 views per hour on that video. So that's why I tell you guys, my Military Monday is so important to me. That's why I love doing that show.
Mm-hmm.
I like doing breakdowns of, and there he is, White Keith.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right.
Welcome back.
Trying out a new device here. How are you?
I like your background. It's better lit.
Oh, thank you.
It's got a lot of purple in it. Are you trying to tell us something?
Am I trying? It's, I don't know. It seemed like it's the color I never used before.
They call it bisexual lighting.
That is the color of gay, bisexual, and trans.
Okay.
Oh, come on, the color you have set on your channel right now.
I'm all inclusive here.
On your banner.
Yeah, our pants are optional today, right?
5 minutes is all Mags needed to get what she needed.
She's a woman of business and pleasure.
And pleasure. The term is clam bake. That's the opposite of sausage party. Oh my God, that's great. I didn't know that. I love it.
Things I didn't need to learn.
Well, and for that one, you get this video.
Betty, bring me everyone. What do you mean, everyone?
That is a great movie right there.
Best overacting ever.
So, Keith, what have you been doing? God damn it, we haven't seen you in so fucking long.
I know. It's life, man. You know, I don't have the disposable time I had when they locked us down. That was great.
During
that's how I got in this mess.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah. So, not much. What have you been up to? About 10,000 subs and 5 years of content. It's great.
It's so much fun doing this. Pat, I invited you, and I don't see you trying to get into the room. Has he tried to get into the room?
I don't know. I only get the yeah. You only see that there's someone trying to get in.
I don't need to hog up any time. I just wanted to come by and say hi and whatnot. I have a hockey game.
Well, we want to get the gang back together. I got to get you back on here, man, because you always give such great insight into things, and I love that, man.
See, that's part of the problem, though. I feel like I'm kind of lost now because I'm not paying as much attention to things.
Did you get hit in the head? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No. It's just that I'm just not paying much attention to things. I'm just
Look at that! Don't let the kids scotch.
I'm trying to ramp again. You know.
There we go.
Oh my God! It's the end of the universe.
People can really tell the difference in why we call him White Keith.
Oh, yeah, I
never know. If you didn't put them next to each other, you would never know.
Don't we look alike?
They look so much
We
alike.
just divided by 0, boys.
They look Keith-like, so.
Oh, were you trying to get in? Yeah, it's been packed. Scott's trying to jump in and join us too.
Wow.
So, Keith says he's not going to stick around for very long, so you can jump in.
I can make room for someone. I wanted to say hi. I will be listening, but so I leave tonight. But yeah, Gary, like, I probably need a push. So
yes,
Look,
as a former paramedic, I'll tell you, push.
I got this sticker for Christmas, kind of a stocking stuffer. It says "Use the Force," and it's the bathroom, like the bathroom guy on the toilet. So I put it in the bathroom right next to the toilet.
Or use the forceps.
Use the force. Yeah, that's
no.
That's what I bring to your channel.
That's what you were.
Hey, it's what we need. But you are more than welcome to join, even on Thursdays when I do my show.
I'd love to. Yeah. Just let me know, and again, stay out. Give me the push. Like I said, I just feel like I can't contribute much because I don't really follow much anymore. I don't even watch anything. I don't have time.
That's never stopped me from dreaming.
I'm curious Keith, when you bring up going to the bathroom, when you go to poop, do you do this?
Can you fly, Bobby?
I'm reading a comic book. Yeah. Exactly.
Well, nowadays, most comic books that they produce, that's also your toilet paper. So.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That's pretty much what happens when I'm done reading it. It goes. In the blue.
Thanks for popping in, buddy. I appreciate it, man.
Congrats, you guys. I'm really happy for you. I think when I met you, you had like 1,400 subs.
Yeah, it's not very many.
Yeah, you come a long way, and that's awesome. So, you guys.
Yes, that's right there. What Ariel Billette just said. I'm one of the Blues Brothers. I'm on a mission from God. I need to get the band back together.
And real quick, on my way out the door, Keith, one of my missions this year is to get that Charlton documentary up and going. To get it.
Yes.
I'll be talking to you about that.
I hope so.
Charlton Comics.
Yeah, we're working on a documentary for the better part of 6-7 years.
Oh my God! Please do Gold Key.
Yeah,
Blue Beetle.
It's pretty.
I
much
love Gold Key Comics, man.
So it's got to be put together. We ran out of funding, so we're working.
Well, then come on my show on Thursday. We'll talk about your documentary, and we'll see if we can get some interest and funding headed your way. Then
that would be cool.
Amen.
There you go. There's your push.
Yeah, and push on our show anytime you want, because if you're trying to support a thing, we're right there with you, my friend.
All right. Yeah, appreciate it. It's charltonmovie.com, and there's some trailers and whatnot on there.
charltonmovie.com.
Yeah, put
Check
the
that
link
out. Put that out there, Martin.
Yeah.
For people to go click on. charltonmovie.com. Go support that. And speaking of supporting, we have I'm doing a book called Vindicated Inc. It's a graphic novel. And it is probably, and I've worked on some really good books, including, the award-winning best-selling graphic novel Code Word Geronimo for IDW. And we were a bestseller. And on top of that, we got the coveted Military Writers Association. We're the first graphic novel to ever get that award.
Wow.
And so I'm going to play the little video here. And this, of course, you'll recognize voice is Tom from Midnight's Edge.
Meet the Seattle Vigilante. Like so many comic heroes, this warrior hides his identity. But his identity isn't the only secret he has to keep. After grievous wounds received during combat, Tier 1 operator John Russell begins to recover and comes to terms with his new reality of being an amputee. And as he learns how to use his new prosthetic limb, he finds himself caught up in the bureaucratic red tape that too many wounded veterans experience, the exhausting medboard process. Out of sheer frustration, John takes it out on the criminal scum of the city. But when reality kicks in, John realizes he started something that's having an impact on the greater world around him, and thus has to reevaluate his motives. And moreover, just how far is John willing to go to finish this war he's declared against the criminals in Seattle? And will he even survive? From the creator of IDW's award-winning graphic novel Code Word Geronimo comes a new story about a different kind of warrior, Vindicated Inc., the first of its kind disabled veteran action hero comic. The Vindicated Inc. graphic novel crowdfunding campaign on fundmycomic.com is provided in the description of this video. We hope you become a contributor. Please share this link. Thank you.
We're sort of at a stall, but this thing's going to be going through, the campaign's going to be going through April. Looks like Keith already split on us.
Yeah.
Thanks for dropping in, buddy. So I'm going to share right now some artwork I just finished. This is one of the pages I just finished without the word bubbles because I don't want to give away the story. But this is some of my artwork.
It is a graphic novel. You kind of give away the story from the graphics.
Oh my God!
Just ignore
that man's going to kill. That man's going to shoot up the sun.
And you'll notice I use a lot of cinematic shots, and that's because I wanted to be a filmmaker. So
It's
and
like
then-
watching a movie when you're reading this.
And this is the drawing I sent out last night to Anima and to
It's like watching a movie with my internet. I told you that.
There we go. This is one of the new panels I just finished drawing. It's the biker bar. Their semi hideout. I thought this. I don't know.
Name it after your body, Matt?
I love doing establishing shots for locations. And I looked at a lot of different. I looked at a lot of different biker bars in the area around Seattle, and this is sort of a conglomerate of 3 of them. I wanted it to look kind of like something old that's been refurbished.
Why
And I
didn't you
love-
show the back door?
Shut up, monkey.
You need a backdoor scene in this comic, man.
How do you know that's not the back door?
Yeah, right.
No, it's not the back door.
Hey, Chris.
Monkey's quiet for like an hour and then suddenly pipes up with that one.
Oh, nice.
I'm looking
Keep
forward to it.
listening.
Richard is going to be drawing his first 5 pages here within the next few weeks. So I don't know how much of that I'm going to be sharing publicly, but I've got to show some of it because I know people want to see what he's going to do.
Gary, it's very nice
Hey,
to see you drawing
you
pictures
should-
out of the military, because in the military, I heard all you drew was friendly fire.
It's true.
You should use this tagline. Buy it or you're an ableist.
And you know, I want people to, you know, basically help, because there are a lot of different independent creators out there right now. I feel bad because one of our friends that was doing a graphic novel, she gave up this week, and it broke my heart to see her do that because she wasn't able to get it fully funded. And you know, and you see people, and I don't want to, you know, say this in a way that sounds negative, but you see people throwing millions of dollars at someone like Eric or Ethan Van Sciver, you know, and I love Ethan. I've known Ethan for a long time, and but to me, it seems disingenuous of the fan base when they don't support the independent comics in a more open way, rather than they do the top 2 again. Yeah, it's always about the 2. So right now we've got Ethan and fucking Eric, 2 guys with the letter E in their name. Stop it! Stop supporting E people.
Excuse me, this C person, by the way, we
Oh God,
did.
he got an award, so he's gonna never shut up about this.
Me and my award have something to say about this.
Oh my God, Chris Gore, you gave me an award. All
Wait,
right,
I'm
please talk
Christopher
about it, Chris.
Moonlight.
We all
I'm not-
want to hear about it.
Ah,
Oh,
2
another
Chris's, 1
Chris.
cup.
It's the Chris Club. The Chris Club. The Chris Club, where Chris gives Chris an award. Let's hear more about it, Chris.
2 Chris, 1 cup.
I like that.
Chris is in 1 cup. Oh my God.
Oh,
Are we christening this Chris
Oh,
Club
God.
now, or are we waiting till later?
I'm very proud of you, Chris. I really am.
We all are.
What you did,
Keith is almost crying. Keith is almost crying. He needs a lobster bib. He's
I
crying
know.
so hard.
Look, it's my job to break Keith during a show. It's always been my job. It's why I do this show.
Well,
Just so
Keith,
I can break Keith.
and Gary, you two have both been very supportive and open about it. I just want to say, you know, as far as your friend that gave up, it's something that I tell a lot of people, and I think you know this too. You've experienced it. It's really, you know, it's very hard to be a creative person because you do have to work long periods of time without any acknowledgement or gratification. I think I've always seen, and you've probably experienced this too, there's a lot of artists out there that they're also in a band or they've taken up acting or something like that because
Anything creative.
they need, but it's something that's a little more like if you're in a band, it's more instantly gratifying because you play a song, everyone claps.
Well, period. When you're in a live performance of any kind,
Yeah.
you get an immediate acclamation of what you're doing. Whereas when you're doing what you and I do, create something that's going to take a while to make, and then somebody sees it. And here's the thing that frustrates me, and Keith knows this. I've talked to him about it. When it frustrates me at comic conventions, somebody will grab a book that took me 2 years to make, and they flip through it.
Yeah, and
it
just
annoys the shit out of me.
But it's you gotta build up your immunity to that, because ultimately you do all that work and you still run the risk that that gratification will never come. It's a gamble, and also when it comes to when you're finished and people check it out, you might just not be bringing it to the right audience. There's an audience out there for most people that are going to see what you do and get very excited about it. But it's hard to land in that, it's when you're over the target, there's really no way of knowing. You could be dropping your load on completely the wrong people. They're like, what the hell is this?
Between you and the fucking chat right now, let me read the chat right now. Hold on. Excellent. I know what I'm going to do when I come across Gerry now. Wait. I'm sure nobody would flip through your back door, Gerry.
That one needs a video.
So, yeah.
Oh, you drop a load in this back door.
And then you can drop a load.
There you go. I'm actually very enamored with Two Chris's One Cup. That's
Two Chris's One Cup. Oh my God.
Quite genius.
We need to get you and Chris Gore on here, and we'll do that. We'll call it Two Chris's in One Cup. We'll call the episode Two Chris's.
I'd love that. Hey, Chris Gore, I have to say though, shout out to him. I recently released the making of the Quantum Terror on my YouTube channel. It's 45 minutes of going through the process of creating that movie, and he promoted it on the Film Threat live stream, and he clipped it and put it on his reviews, which has gotten that a big boost. So, anytime a bigger YouTuber boosts someone like me, it's good news. But that guy is really, when he says he's serious about supporting indie films, he means it. I mean, he's like very genuine guy. I'm very grateful towards him as well. Great sense of humor as well. I think he'd like Two Chris's One Cup as well. But
you need to tell him we said that. Tell him. It'll be funny. Or I'll tell him, fuck it. I'll just send him a message.
Yeah, I try not to bug him too much, because every time he does something nice to me, I don't want to like overload his email or messages with different things that I'm doing. I figure the next time I've got something really good, I'll send it to him. My goal is to become Two Chris's Two Cups. Or more. But by the way, fun fact about where I live in Texas, there is a moving company called
Only
Two
two
Guys
things
in a
come
Truck.
from Texas.
Yeah, you stepped on the joke.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
There
Go
is.
ahead.
God damn it, Gerry. Stepping on my joke.
Hank out there. I'll tell you what.
So I've got Hank
we're
Hill and
having a
then Lamar
competition
Simpson.
to do Hank Hill.
But continue your thought.
No, I was just going to say there's a moving company out here called Two Guys in a Truck.
Yes, they're here too.
Who's
and
doing
every
the
time
good
I see
Hank
it,
Hill?
just makes me giggle.
I use broke.
By the
back
way,
movers.
Anima, Mac worked for them, and so did Sean.
Brokeback Movers, I like that too.
Brokeback Movers.
Yeah,
You know,
they're the goat, man.
Who told you about the goat? I mean,
wait a minute. How do you hear about that?
No. Just go to the next comment, next chat, next chat.
Yeah, been to Tijuana a couple of times, have we now?
Yeah, and by the way, you can support Pop Culture. I mean, not Pop Culture. Vindicated Inc. over on our campaign page on Fund My Comics. I'm not using Indiegogo. I'm not using Kickstarter or GoFundMe. I'm not using any of those. I'm focusing on just using that one campaign because they really do support. Luke supports real independent comics. So much so, he's an independent comic creator himself. And he wants to make sure to create a world where people can go to get funded for their projects without having to be shut down by the website. because they don't politically agree with something they said.
That's why I use Subscribestar. They're very much similar in that case. Wait, somebody told Anima that they were pretty, and we passed that one up.
No, I showed it.
You showed it?
see it.
I feel like we should have
Yes.
read that one. Come on, Anima is pretty. I hope Gary has told you lately.
Oh well, Anima is beautiful to me. I never get tired of seeing her.
It's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. I like that name too.
Just call her Court. Don't fucking
it's
pronounce the whole fucking name.
I just like it because it's like it's Brittany, it's Courtney.
Courtney is the funny thing about Courtney is because I've always picked at her about the long fucking name, and then her one comeback at me was on Toxic Tuesday when she said, "Do you know how to?" Or no, it was on Brian's show about music, and she goes, "Do you know how to shut a drummer up?" I went, "No, how?" And she goes, "Put sheet music in front of him." I'm like, "Fuck you! I know how to read sheet music."
Yeah, Gerry learned to play the piano because he wanted to be a musician too, and not just.
Because that situation I was in.
Hey, Scott Lewis in the house.
Wait, is Courtney?
Scott's wanting to jump on here.
Is Courtney on Brian's show a lot? Because it was.
She'll be on Brian's show. Sometimes she'll show up on Toxic Tuesday occasionally.
I wonder
she's
if
awesome.
she's the one that was on the Brian did a Young Ones show.
I bet that was her.
Okay, I was on that
She
one.
definitely jumps on when he's talking about rock music because she's a rocker.
She couldn't. Well, I couldn't remember who was on with me, but my camera wasn't working, and I kept doing impersonations of the Young Ones, and she's going like, "What do you look like?" Because I'm pretty spot on with my Young Ones impersonation.
Here's my actual physical impersonation. You know who I'm doing.
One of Vivian's socks has escaped.
What? That's Vivian. Fucking Vivian.
This calls for a. Oh no, it's not a very good impersonation. I do it better. See, like,
They're all
this
still
calls
alive
for
except for Rick.
a combination of psychology and extreme violence.
I'm
very sober and very, very bored.
I miss the Young Ones. I do miss the Young Ones.
I love you too,
guys.
Court. You're awesome.
I think I might have committed a bit of a faux pas.
First, you plant the seed, and then you sow the seed, and then you reap the seed.
Or my very favorite, hands up, who likes me?
Who likes me?
Why don't you
another
like
one.
me?
Hold on. Here's another one.
Oh,
When
wait, I
Neil
wasn't
become-
finished.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was the line.
No, there's another part to it.
Go.
Why don't you like me? Because you're a complete bastard.
Yeah, complete bastard.
Chris
And
is
then
so good.
Neil, when he decides to become a Bobby, he's open up. It's the pigs.
I love their landlord, but their landlord's I think my favorite side character.
Oh, he's been in so much. He's in the Mummy.
Jetsy.
Yeah.
Jacob's in the
In fact, the
house.
last time I saw him, he was in that Magic movie with Michael Caine and Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale.
The Prestige.
Yeah.
Prestige.
The Prestige. He's in that movie, and you hardly ever see that guy. I love that guy. Great actor that played the landlord.
I love that when they did the episode where it's like, Vivian, what's this cocaine? Oh, that's my formula for turning people into axe-wielding homicidal maniac.
Yeah,
I put it in
it's
Coke cans so
made
no one
from
will drink it.
urine. It's made from urine. His urine. It's so fucking gross, and he drinks it.
No,
and he becomes
Jetsy drinks. He comes in. Hello, boys. It's me, your landlord. Ooh,
Yeah, the
Coca-Cola,
landlord. That's what I'm
Coca-Cola,
talking about. The
please.
landlord drinks it. It becomes.
Well, isn't the Philosopher's Stone made of urine?
Do what?
Isn't the Philosopher's Stone made of urine?
Oh,
I don't know.
Well,
Ray Lacard, you are right. Alexi Sal, he was also in Last Crusade. Yes, he's got a pivotal scene in the Last Crusade. So, wow.
That's right. He was the Sultan.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he
Oh
was.
wow.
Oh, now I got to go back and fucking watch it. I did not know that was him.
And I even like the color.
The color. Yes.
Oh, because he gets the Rolls Royce.
The keys are.
I
in
never
ignition.
caught that was him
Yeah, that's him.
because I was already aware of him because He'd been around since the Young Ones. I was watching the Young Ones back in the 80s.
Well, when I went to the theater and saw the movies the first time, I spotted him. I knew that was him.
That's a good eye if you could spot him
It's-
in that.
That is the best shot in the whole film because it's one of the famous Steven Spielberg one long shots. The Sultan kind of walks out there and the camera moves around and Donovan's like, the keys are in the ignition, Eminence. It's like, Daimler Benz, 1939. He knows all about it. That was great.
That was a great scene.
I just love in the middle of the.
That was the last good Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah,
Wait a
there's
minute,
only
he's in
three.
The Last Jedi?
What?
No, that's Vivian. I'm blocking on his name. Vivian is one of the commanders in the in
First Order?
Yes, and the Dreadnought commander, I think.
Yeah, he's one of the
I
commanders.
didn't even know that. I'm a big fan of the Young Ones, and
It's been a long
I will
time since
every once in a while I'll go. Well, he made a Disney dirty, and that comes from watching Young Ones.
Is that true, Bambi? Did you make a nasty?
Did you make a Disney nasty?
That's my favorite scene is when he's the axe wielding homicidal maniac, and he's like, "Now it's time for the halftime show," and he sits down in the chair, and he's like, "I think the lads are doing very well, but they're up to some stiff competition from the Swedes with their big hit. Oh, where's my Volvo?"
My Volvo. Hey, by the way, we've got some more people jumping in. We got Radioactive.
Yes.
Scott, my friend Scott's trying to get into the show. He's in the other room. Jacob the Critic, another good friend of ours from right here in this area, Springfield. Roblox King is here, and Lindsay the Cynical Geek is here.
And
Welcome
Snort the
back, Lindsay.
Poopus.
Snort the Poopus popped in. What's up, Keeper?
Thanks, Lord.
Good to see you, Burr.
For a while, I thought I was the only one who saw him.
Alexi style.
It's a Sesame Street joke. Steven got it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Snuffleupagus.
Yes. Snuffleupagus. Thank you, Steven, for being the smart one in the group and getting my joke.
Did you guys see the,
I got your joke.
The
Again, I'm old as hell.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch that you were laughing at that. You were laughing. I got your head went down.
Did you guys see the Elmo tweet? Did you guys hear about the Elmo tweet?
Hold on, Jacob.
Oh,
move. I'm
yeah.
sorry to hear that, Jacob. Man. So what about it?
Oh, sorry, I missed what happened, but I was just going to say the Elmo tweet where Elmo just tweeted out, "How is everybody?" And like people started tweeting back, "Elmo, I'm going through some shit right now." People just started unloading on this tweet thread from Elmo.
That'll teach him.
I'll ask Elmo one simple question: how does it feel being the single-handed thing that ruined Sesame Street? Can you answer me that question?
Wait, what?
Single-handed a pun?
Yes.
What up, Bob?
Hello. So what was the
nice.
question, though? I didn't
No, that
quite
was the
get
question. Elmo is, "How is everybody?" He just
No,
tweeted,
no.
"How is everybody?" And the whole
No,
tweet thread
my
turned into-
question would have been, how does it feel to single-handedly ruin Sesame Street?
Oh, with the actor who did the voice, yeah.
As a puppeteer, I can tell you when I do puppets, it's with both hands.
I don't know how to. What the fuck is wrong with you, Chris?
Well, to be fair,
What's
he's not
this?
wrong.
Larry David attacked Eli. Eli who? What?
Roth?
You mean Elmo or
Huh?
Ela? Oh,
Elmo.
Okay.
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 You never know with David if it's a gag or if he's really being weird. You never know with him.
you talking about
he's
me?
sort of like,
Oh, sorry.
he's a lot like the comedian that died that used to be on Taxi. What's his name? Andy Kaufman.
Mhm.
Because is this a gag or are you being serious? You just aren't sure with him. Scott Lewis says, in the mobile studio, listening to music from the Young Ones. There we go.
Ace of Spades, baby.
Yeah,
We almost
get him on.
When I was in college, we bid to have them play at our school. They went out as a band called Bad News. It's in one episode of the show. They actually toured. We didn't make someone else got the bid, but we were like, oh man, if we get the Young Ones, wow.
I got the Bad News movie on DVD.
Hey, I've got a question for those of us that are musicians. What's the worst name for a band you ever were in?
Weirdest.
Oh man, I have one.
Okay, Martin.
Well, it was in Spanish, but it translates to sodomizing dead dogs.
Sodomizing dead dogs?
Dead dogs.
Dead. What are you saying? Dead.
Not dead.
This is one of those moments where
D-A-D.
I begin to wonder if he's having a stroke.
Oh, jeez.
Sodomites and dead dogs.
Yes.
Sodomites and dead dogs. There we go. Thank God someone was here to translate Martin for me.
Oh my lord.
We had
The
in
worst-
my high school, we had different, you know, it's the grunge era. So there were these bands that were competing to have the most outrageous name. There was one band called A Joke, which was a mistake for them because every time they get heckled, people would be like, "You really are a joke." And then,
Hey, what happened to Anima?
No. And then
I
we
saw
had
her wave. I thought she was waving at somebody. I guess she had to leave.
And then we had a band called
Yeah, so
You're In.
Scott, yes, she wrote going to leave, so Scott can
Scott, you can come in.
She had to go walk the cats.
Oh man, that would have been perfect. Have that clip of Frau Parvisinas yelling Scott, Scott.
Oh yeah, because that's animal. She's like,
So,
"Bring out the
I like
tobacco."
this one here. Here's one. Backdoor Vagina, worst band name ever. Okay.
I was gonna say there was
Angry
one called
Lesbian Klingon.
Oh, sorry.
That's not a bad name.
My personal worst was my friend retroactively on stage without telling us renamed the band Mick Minty and his all gay orchestra.
Hello, Scott.
How about the band Everyone's
Hello,
Favorite
guys.
Drummer?
Hello,
How about
Scott.
that?
All right, if I may jump in here real quick, congratulations on you guys doing 5 years. I was not in this band, but I knew a guy. He was adamant about the band name being the Cum Stains.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Well, there was a
I
band
kid
in
you
my high,
not.
a band in my high school called You're In, which when
You're
they
In?
play at the school, they'd put up signs that say, "We need a You're In Nation."
Yeah.
You're a nation. You're a nation.
Damn.
I like that.
My friend named his dog Stains, so whenever he calls me, he goes, "Come Stains."
Yep, there you go.
There you go. I've been in 2 bands with fucked up names, but I will only give you one of those names. First band I was ever in was with Jim Woodward. Keith's met Jim. And that band's name was the Smelly Pubes. It was a straight mock punk band. We
have a super.
We were a straight up punk band. Jesus Christ.
I thought you were saying you were a straight band.
$4.99. Got to go to work. Hail my fellow creators. Have a great one, guys. Did I hear you say Running Scared soon? That's tomorrow. Need in on that one. It's tomorrow, Joe. So if you want to join us tomorrow, 3:00 Central. Happy anniversary. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. With you, I will give you. Let me look. See, what should I give him? Oh, I haven't played this one in a while. I like this one. All right. I like this one a lot.
How dare you! The impudence! The audacity! The unmitigated gall!
I love that scene.
Shout out to Rick Baker.
Scott.
Hey, real quick, I can't stay on long. I've got things I've got to take care of. Got to go be able to play some music. But I wanted to tell you guys from the music scene, a lot of things get overlooked, but the new Billy Joe song, really good.
I love that new song.
The last couple times I was on, I told you guys about the Dolly Parton rock album, which was her highest chart-topping album ever that she made. She's making a second one. And yes, which is kind of cool. And she wants to do a duets album as well. So that'll be interesting on the music
That'll be
front.
fun. By the way, Peter Griffin loved Dolly Parton's new album. Here's Peter Griffin talking about Dolly Parton.
Sounds awesome.
That's
I
funny.
tell you, man, it's a good album. It's a good album. I liked it.
Well, there's a lot of music on there that got overlooked that a lot of people are not aware of that she could do. Good vocal range, really good stuff. but there's just a lot of good music coming down the pike. I mean, there's some new music that's about to come out, and I just got the first look at potential Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees. Haven't even opened the email yet. So there's a lot of cool stuff coming down the pike in music, but in movies and everything. And I wanted to say congratulations to you guys. And I'm sorry, I am taking care of stuff from the mobile studio. And I hope you guys have a great day.
Thanks, Scott. I appreciate it, buddy.
Thanks,
See you
Scott.
later,
Thank you.
man.
Oh, and we have Arwen.
Yeah, Arwen's in the chat. Hey, y'all. I love her voice when she's talking. She's got such a southern drawl. I wish you could make it, or I wish I could make it, but I wanted to stop by and say happy anniversary to my boys, Gerry and Keith. Here's many more with you wonderful gentlemen. Thank you. I don't know what the graphics are. It's they're not letting it through on StreamYard.
Oh,
party.
The party icons. Got it.
And
Thank you,
I love
Arwen. You're a sweetheart. I miss that we don't do that show anymore. You know,
we have this.
I miss that we don't do the show anymore together because Keith and I did a show with Arwen and with Sil. By the way, Sil, I'm going to be jumping on to join Sil soon to talk about Vindicated Inc.
Cool.
Did that say gifted tags, by the way?
What's that?
Did that say gifted tags? 5 gifted tags?
Teagues.
Yeah, I wanted to thank Radioactive for that gifting 5 Admiral Teague memberships. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate it. You're a mighty general in the fight for pop culture.
That's
I really,
right here.
really appreciate it.
I love it when
Thank you
people
so
do
much,
that.
my friend.
When
Isn't
people
it
do
great?
that for channels, that is such a kind gesture. It really is.
Radioactive is very generous and very, very
I'm
kind
so
to me.
close
Thank
to
you,
getting
my friend.
that.
I'll thank you more fulsomely on my stream later. It's not really the host here, so I just would say thank you again so much.
Yep, and I want to point out that Das Wolf and John has been for a while good friends with Keith and I. He's here in Missouri, lives up north of us. Although I'd love to see much more of him than we do.
What is it with these people getting jobs?
But he's getting married. He's getting married in November, I think it is, isn't it, or October?
Woohoo!
Keith,
John, and
Hey.
yeah, I thought it was November. So
yeah, he gets his first girlfriend and marries her. I mean,
Well,
what, a
what the hell,
nerd. What a nerd thing to do.
well, I mean, she likes everything he likes. I mean,
She's so sweet to him. I saw her give him a kiss on the forehead. It was so adorable.
Yeah.
Give him a good old smooch on top of the head.
Is he dressing like Godzilla for his wedding?
I don't know what the motif is, but I would love to have a Godzilla wedding. That would be fucking awesome, dude. Are you kidding me? By the way, has anybody seen the new cut of Godzilla in black and white?
Yes.
I haven't
Godzilla
seen it yet.
-1 minus color.
Travis and I were
I've
trying
heard
to go
people
see it.
raving.
But I don't think it's going to be here in Springfield.
Actually,
Somebody
it's already
saw
done.
it. A guy in Jacksonville saw it and was raving to me about it, so it's around.
I've read several reviews on it, and that's what they're saying. They said it's like a whole different movie.
Yeah,
Which
it is. Well, it was in
I could
theaters for a
see it.
while. They only had it in for a week or two, and as of just the other day, it's pulled. So if you haven't seen it, you'll have to wait until they offer it again someplace, some other time. But it's gone. So
If it means that the original is going to start streaming, I can live with that because I want to watch it a few more times. That was one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. Top Gun
Agreed.
Maverick, good. It was so good.
It
I was
is.
shocked.
Oh, hold on. There you go.
Here he is.
Hey.
It's also a very good war movie.
What? That's a
on
Showa
top of being a
era, isn't it?
Godzilla movie.
No,
Which
that
one?
is Godzilla -1.
No, it's not.
It's Final Wars.
It's
That's
Final
Hollow
Wars.
Earth.
That is not the
Godzilla.
one from -1. Arms are
Yeah,
wrong.
-1's a little different. He's
Oh, and I got Gamera.
Ooh, Gamera.
How dare
I've
you?
always loved Gamera.
I have another Godzilla too. It's like
wow.
Look at that. What did you
Oh, and
think,
then I
by the way, Monkey? What did you think of the spikes?
Oh, look at
the He-Man.
that.
Oh, He-Man. What, Monkey? What did you think of the atomic power causing the spikes to pop up on his back?
Oh,
Was that
like
a
a
cool
machine.
thing or not?
Yeah, like
No, that's cocaine.
That's cocaine. Shut up. Tell me that you live south of the border without saying you live south of the border. Say cocaine.
Cocaína.
There you go.
She'll get the Yale.
We have this super chat from Courtney.
Hey,
Yeah, I think this is the same one.
Thank you. I think we have the same one.
Oh, they're Godzilla brothers.
I used to have about a 5 to 6 inch tall one that you would pack a stack of batteries, watch batteries into. He had a great roar and his eyes lit up. Man, I miss that thing. It got stolen.
Wow.
Oh, a Godzilla.
Yeah. Yeah, my penis. My penis.
Yeah, oh, no. In your dreams. Play the Courtney's video, please.
Tell me what to do.
How many batteries fit?
Remember, Sally, when I promised to kill you last?
That's right, Major. You did.
I lied.
Somebody
I
love that. I love
I
that.
am so
He said,
glad
"Ooh la la."
that because of me, Anima is now an Arnold fan.
Blew off some
Turned her into
steam.
an Arnold fan
Finish.
because she just thought he was such a crappy Austrian because he was a farmer. He has that farmer accent, sort of the way Americans look down on the hillbilly accent, because that's what he's got. It's the Austrian hillbilly accent.
Mhm.
Yes, because he offered to do the dubbing for all the German-speaking countries for the movies that he was in. And they're like, no, we're good. Because they don't like his accent. It's so bad. And they have one guy. He has had one guy. He died. The one guy that was doing his voice for years. I don't know who's going to do it now.
Not Carl Weathers.
You've never seen Monkey
He
Jesus?
had-
He's
I think Arnold
What's
has a
me is
Spanish.
all in the camera, but he looks Japanese. He is not Japanese. He's actually Irish.
Ever heard Carl
His
Weathers
son-
You
describe
don't
that
believe
way?
me?
Julio
Come back
Bi-
on camera again. Come on, back on camera, Monkey. He looks Japanese, and he's not.
Can I nominate his son Julio Baez to do the
I love
Spanish
Monkey's face,
voice
man.
of Arnold?
Monkey is so cool, dude.
Yeah, he is.
But he's Nipponese. Now, how do they in Japan? They say Nippon, right?
It's like Nihon.
Nihon.
Shut up,
Hong.
guy that lives in Mexico. Okay. I'm talking to fucking Monkey Jeebus. Christ almighty. Fucking typing up and other people are supposed to be talking. I'm sorry, Martin. I didn't mean it.
Oh, yes, you do.
I'm looking for
salmonella.
Here's Martin and me hanging out on the weekend.
You one ugly motherfucker.
Martin, don't talk to Gerry that way.
I thought that was you and me, Gerry.
Yeah. You. But you're not in the Gap Club. There's a lot of people that are in the Gap Club. I'm in the Gap Club. Arnold Schwarzenegger used to be in the Gap Club.
And you will hate him for that forever.
I've always been annoyed by it. I really have. Yeah. Another person, Tiffany, Scott's daughter, she's in the Gap Club. Let's see, Lawrence Fishburne is in the Gap Club. A lot of people forget, man, that dude's got a fucking gap between his
He is always pausing whatever we're watching to point out. That's another member of the Gap Club. Always.
Yep.
Yeah, I see that. But
or
he needs to
if we're
also
watching
point
something
out.
with an actor that was trained by Dale Dye, I'll
Dale
go,
Dye, yeah.
he also went to Dale Dye School. He is a student of Dale Dye. Max Martini, student of Dale Dye. James Badge Dale, student of Dale Dye. The guy, just forgot his name, that plays Punisher, student of Dale Dye.
Really?
Which Punisher?
Ray Stevenson or
No,
Thomas
the
Jane?
current, no, the current one.
Bernthal.
John
Bernthal.
Bernthal.
He is a student of Dale Dye.
Can't protect
He's in the Pacific. People forget he's in there. He has he dies off camera, but it's a great scene because right before he gets killed, he jumps up and kills two Japanese soldiers to protect his senior NCO.
Yep.
Saves his life.
That guy was on Rogan. Is very interesting. He went to what was it?
Bernthal? Yeah, I saw that. That was a really good interview.
Hey,
also,
Cavazzino,
by the way, if
thank
you've never
you.
seen it, thank you very much.
Thanks, Jay.
Yeah, he had a great interview with Shia LaBeouf because Shia LaBeouf has turned a corner in his life, and he's claiming to have pulled his head out of his ass.
Oh yeah,
and he's taken Christ into his life, and he's trying to straighten himself out. He stopped doing drugs and stopped drinking, got onto a program, and he's and Barenthal is one of the few people that fucking gave him the time of day because they're friends in real life.
I think they were friends for a long time too, weren't they?
Well, they met during Fury.
Yeah. I was going to say, I
And
wasn't a
became
huge
friends.
fan of Fury, but he's really good in it. His
I have
performance
so
in
many
Fury
problems
is
with Fury, but
fantastic.
don't get me
I
wrong.
don't like it.
My problem with it is, look, tracers have only one color. There's not multi-fucking color. They're not like condoms. They come in only one color, tracers. And that movie had them coming in lavender, red, orange, purple. There's just, it looked like Star Wars. It was really annoying me. But
didn't
there's
know
some
that
really good stuff in there. The scene that bugged me and really turned me off in the film is when Barenthal's character threatens to rape the two German women, the mother and daughter, and he's going to rip them. And
there's some cringe in there, yeah.
And I'm just telling you what would really happen in that given situation. When he did that, his tank commander would have shot him. Period.
They shot everyone else, every single prisoner in that movie. That's the one thing. They are so grim for American World War II European soldiers. This is like guys who are in their third
It did
tour of
happen,
Nam
though.
level
It
of
did
grimness.
happen. But they show it a lot in
three.
that movie.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they torture that one guy with like Russian roulette, making the guys like, "Come on, Norman, do it." And there's like sticking the weapon in his face, and I just felt that was like more akin to something you'd see in a Nam movie about an elite unit where the guy had stayed way too long and everyone was afraid of their commander. That's how he was acting in that. That was not akin to a World War II European soldier to me.
No, the behavior in the film was ridiculous, and that's what I had a problem with. This is one of the scenes in the movie that I did like, though.
Before we begin, would you like to touch my monkey?
No, that wasn't that movie. No,
that was the best part.
Thank you for the validation on that, because I got kicked out of a Reddit group for saying that. I'm like, this movie has great action and stuff, but like these are not admirable American soldiers. I don't see them as freaking heroes at all. I hate these guys. I didn't care when they died.
Because you had guys that were like that, but it was not the dominant situation. I think they're pretty fair because I just started watching both Masters of the Air as well as going back and Enema's watching the Pacific with me. And you see some of that.
We also watch Masters of the Air.
Brutal.
I just said that, hon. I said we're watching Masters of the Air, and we also went back to watch the Pacific. And in the Pacific, you see some of that behavior, but you also see the opposing behavior. James Badge, Dale's character, is the opposite of that, and he's clinging to his humanity.
Hey,
and a lot of guys did.
I
Hey,
hate to
coming
be,
to the Crusader. What's up, buddy?
I hate to be that guy, but I need another sacrifice.
I will be that guy because I actually got to get going and get some work done, but I couldn't miss out on this. So
I'm so glad you did stop in, buddy.
I'm always happy to be here. For all the ribbon, I love you guys. And did I mention that I won this award?
Yes,
Well, I
it's
know
two
you
Chris's in a cup.
Two
Two Chris's in a cup.
Two
We
Chris,
got
one
it.
cup.
What? God damn it. All right, I'm out of here. Ah!
See you later, buddy.
I love it.
I've got to take off too.
Freaking love them.
So just want to say congratulations. And it's been awesome chatting with you guys again.
Thank you.
Oh, you bet,
Thank you
man.
so
Good
much.
talking to you. We have not really gotten to hang out. The last time you and I hung out was on somebody else's show, and I kept shitting on you, and I couldn't help it. It's just
It's what you do.
you and I have had that relationship since we met.
Yeah, I know.
Just me shitting on you because I love you so much.
I can't
Well, you
relate
don't want
to that.
Yeti to shit on you because he got two buttholes.
Yeah, those Yetis are weird.
Ooh, I came in at the right time to hear butthole.
My problem with Yetis is the dingleberries.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know. You were a fan of them last night.
Oh, yeah.
It's been so long, Mike. I feel like I haven't streamed with you in, I don't know, half an hour, an hour.
Oh, it's
Who is
been a
this strange man?
bloody joy time.
On that, I'll see you guys later.
All right, Yeti. Thanks for dropping by.
Bye.
Tim,
Okay,
you've heard her
see
say
you,
stuff
brother.
because this is Rocket Kitty, and you hear her in the background often when I'm doing a show,
Oh,
and she goes crazy.
You're gonna make me want to show off my cats.
It's great to finally see you. It's funny though. It's like every time I get ready to make the noble sacrifice and jump on the grenade, someone else just like, no, I gotta go. So it's been able to just kind of hang out.
Hey,
So what
perro.
Anima, so what Anima is
What's
saying
up,
is
Mike?
she's got a hot pussy.
But up.
Too much.
Oh,
Hey, Che.
but it's
Che.
very,
There
very
you go. There you
clean.
go.
Ah.
Thank you,
Double.
Che. Thank you very
Double.
much, Che. And
Double
yes,
pussy.
you're right. That does look like it's going to be good.
Yeah,
Then
thank
it's-
you, Sherry, for doing that. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Also, thank you, Sherry.
It's up
By the
5
way,
years.
can somebody share yet
Whoa,
Yetcast?
Christian Delorme,
Delorme.
member for
I
14
was
months.
just talking about him earlier because I said his French accent, because he has your typical French Canadian accent. And I like it. I love that accent. I really do.
That's right.
It's not like that crappy one that Mike has.
What you talking about? You silly English big dog.
Everybody knows that's your fetish, Gary. Accents. That's why you have Martina.
I love accents. I really do. I do. I love
Blow
accents.
my nose at your so-called Arthur King. You and all your silly English
Kniggets. Knigget.
That's right.
The first time I heard that, I'm like, what the fuck is a knigget? And then one day I was in the middle of class. I'm serious. It was quiet. I'm sitting there, and then I stopped and I went, oh, it's nights.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And,
You have one of those.
and I shrugged and I just went back to what I was doing. It just came to me in the middle of class.
Epiphany.
Exactly. It is Pussy Galore then.
So Parrot Head's here, and Cavatino Calruman Che is here. Our good friend who is a veteran like myself. I
Nice.
got the win again, Saber the Doom Squirrel.
That's a great name.
Well, look, there's Doom Squirrel, there's Doom Cock, and then what's worse than Doom Cock? Death Cock.
True.
Yeah.
Don't make me. I'll bring you.
I forget
Death
his
Claw.
first name. He has a full name, but
Would it be a
the last
pocket
name
cock?
on his, what is it?
A pocket cock, perhaps?
No, it's Death Cock. Something Death
Oh,
Cock.
did
And
you
it just
Well, you got
I
the
saw
new
that name and I'm
Supergirl.
like, what's worse
Millie
than Doom
Alcock.
Cock? Clearly Death Cock.
Yeah.
Death cock.
Probably-
Describe Kathy Bates without describing Kathy Bates.
He probably likes to listen to Five Finger Death Punch.
That sounds is very good joke, yeah.
Millie Alcock. What do you guys think about her casting?
I think Murder Cock might be also a really dangerous name to have.
That's a
Murder
pretty
Cock.
dangerous name.
I mean, Red Rum Rooster coming soon.
Rocco the Brave is here. What's
Yo,
up?
Rocco.
Hi, Rocco. And by the way, can I thank
Alabama
my
Hillbilly.
subscriber? My pal
Hillbilly.
Radioactive gifted 5 more memberships to my channel. It's really generous. Thank you so much. And you've got something from Christian.
Yes.
Thank you, Radioactive, very much. Thank you. You're a mighty general. Check your email.
From Christian
Please,
Delorme.
Can you show a video for Chris?
Sorry, I was looking up something real quick because every time I see the name Radioactive, it makes me think of that song by The Firm, which was Jimmy Page back in the 80s. And he did that
That
song,
we were talking about,
Radioactive. And I love that song.
That's a great song.
Bon feet, everybody. Of course, thank you, Christian, for 14 months of, what do you call it? Loyalty to the channel. We deeply appreciate it. For you, you get this one right here.
Answer the goddamn question. When are you coming?
Hopefully within the next 48 hours.
48 hours?
I realize you must have gone through hell.
Gone. Bitch, we still here.
Here.
I love that too. By the way, she's got her cum sessions scheduled to 48 hours.
Yeah, 48 hours. It only took Mags 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
the
almost,
Brandon, the
you
anime
almost
guy.
did not butcher that. Almost.
almost.
His French.
Hey, Brandon's here. What's up, buddy?
Brandon.
Gentleman and lady, how are you doing today?
Is
Adequate.
Senile Cock Culture Casino?
Hi, Magic.
Hi, Max.
It's good to see everyone here, and hello to everybody in the chat. I've only got just a moment, so I just wanted to pop in and say happy 5th anniversary. 5 years of doing this. Time flies when you're having fun, and the struggle is real. And here's hopefully to another 5 more, and keep on trucking, keep your health good, because as we witnessed today, you never know when time is up.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Hey man, we lost Carl Weathers today, man. Fucking sucks, dude. Oh,
Damn.
Radioactive likes the song too. There we go. Look at that.
Excellent.
Good one.
So I do have to go, but gentlemen, it's great to see you. It's always good to be here when I can. I'm not
Same
able
with
to
you,
be
Brandon.
around
We love you, buddy.
as much as I want to be, but it happens. So take care, everybody.
Thank
You
you.
too,
Later,
brother.
Brandon.
By the way,
We'll see.
lovely Sherry brings up at least it's not senile cock, which I don't remember that one.
That's Culture Casino.
I don't recall that one.
Burn.
Hey, Jedi Bill.
Well, he Culture Casino likes
Bill.
to root for the
Hey, Jedi
South
Bill, what's up,
Carolina
buddy?
Gamecocks for the name. Hey, Jedi Bill, what's up, buddy?
What's up, dude?
It's sort of like
yeah.
it's sort of like when I'm snacking. I've actually said this. You know, I've got beer nuts, but last week it was just cotton balls.
Light.
It upgraded.
That stuff was so dry, I had to smack my lips.
Light and fluffy. And gentle to the touch.
Brought to you by the
Bravely,
Wow.
brave Sir Robin bravely ran away. I love that.
Oh yeah.
You are forced to eat Robin's minstrels. and there is
Bravely
much
brave Sir
rejoicing.
Robin
Yay.
bravely ran away. I love that fucking movie.
The
I
three-headed
don't know if
giant.
Anna's ever seen that movie.
And the Castle
No,
Anthrax.
she has not.
We got to watch it.
Oh
We
yeah.
got to watch it. It's a classic. Christian DeLorme's vinyl revival with a Canadian $2, but no man wants to be called dead cock.
True.
I gotta ask Paulie if you saw Zorro.
Hey, Paris in the panel.
Wow. Glockenspiel. I think one of my favorite moments in Frasier was when Daphne and Niles get stuck in a rainy, stormy night there at the house. She's over there staying. She's just, and Frasier's afraid that Niles is going to make a move on her, and he rushes over there, and nothing happens because the Glockenspiel that he had bought his wife as an anniversary gift suddenly started working on the tabletop. And so while he's sitting there with Frasier, who thought he was going to interrupt something, he ends up finding out that he didn't. Niles turns to him and he says, "Oh, and I'm so happy about tonight because my Glockenspiel still works."
One of the best episodes on that show.
What? Like, what? You didn't know what to make. I love that show. I really do.
yeah.
I love
Me too.
Frasier.
Snub that.
Hi, Uncle Burr and War Monkey. Hello. Snortopupus is saying hi to people in the chat. It's good to see everybody. And I owe a video to our good friend Christian, so let me find a video for him. Oh, I haven't played this in a while.
Meant to trick them into taking it. That what he see. See, they didn't know what they were drinking. I mean, with us, they would have put it in the coffee. What are you talking about? Oh, come on, man.
Well.
My God, it hasn't gone dingling in years.
The fuck is a Glockenspiel?
It's a clock.
It's
Oh,
it's a clock.
No,
with
it's
moving
a
parts.
musical instrument. It's like a xylophone that you carry with you in a.
Well, I thought the Glockenspiel was
And a
those
band.
clocks with they're musical, but they have moving parts and people bowing and shit. I thought that was what a
It's
Glockenspiel was.
you're both right.
One, yeah,
You're both right.
it is an
it's
actual
kind of
musical
like
instrument.
yeah, it's like the word max can have two different meanings, or the word volume can have slightly different meanings.
Well, to you, sir, I say this:
Crime laps with your 4 wins.
It's
Crom is right. He's told me that what was best in life. I listen to Crom. I crush my enemies, drive them before me, and listen to the lamentations of the women.
That's right.
Isn't Crom just Odin?
Meanwhile,
Oh fuck!
I never argue with a French person or with Kron.
Hey, Anna, remember that time I tried to defend you?
There's a camera on my back.
There's dirt in your eye.
There was the dirt in her eyes instead of the guy. I love that fucking movie so much. The cow
It's
scene
so
is worth
tiring.
the price. The cow scene is worth the price of admission. That's all I got to say.
Yep.
I'm surprised you ain't got the here's the dirt in your eyes scene from Spider-Man 2 with Bully Maguire. Or
I
Spider-Man
don't
3.
have that one.
That'd be a good follow-up clip for that. Some dirt in your eye.
And by the way, this guy, I love this scene.
Charlie? Oh, you're so cool, Brewster.
I love that scene. I
that
had a
Amanda
friend
Bierce?
just like Evil Ed, and his name was, and he's been on this show, Michael Beatty. He was my Evil Ed.
Was that Amanda Bierce who put the food in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Marcy Darcy.
A woman who has had a grudge against actor Ed O'Neill for years. And it's stupid. It's a stupid grudge.
That's too bad. That's too bad. They were
The
very
one grudge
funny.
she
They did
had,
great
I
work
understand, but
together.
she needs to let it go and grow up because of the TV Guide cover. Because Ed O'Neill was afraid that if he said anything, it might cost him the cover. So he didn't stand up so she could be on the cover with him.
Oh wow.
I know.
She was a side character.
Why would the
He's a side
Jeffersons
character.
be on? Why would say like George Jefferson be on with the Bunkers if it was an All in the Family cover, even though he lived next door, or Archie be on with the Jeffersons, or vice versa?
That's why I'm saying her grudge, it really is just let it go.
It's
I know the
tertiary.
Steve
I hear
Martin
her
Pink
pain.
Panther movies aren't that great, but that scene where he tries to, oh my God, dude, I had that as a video for a long time. And yeah.
Hamburger.
He can't even fucking say it. It's fucking funny. I thought the movies were stupid.
Hey, don't laugh at people with that kind of problems.
Hey, Martin, say hamburger.
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 Hamburger. Thank you for your $5 super chat.
Hamburger.
There. Put that back up. E. Clay Thomason. And for you, I haven't played this one in like the longest time. So here you go.
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
I love Gunny Ermy, man, for the win. Gunny Ermy.
I miss him so much. Because of Dale Dye, working for Dale Dye, I got to meet him.
Yeah.
And
nice.
He's just a sweetheart of a guy, man. I told him, because I got to tell him, I said, my drill instructors, what's really funny is everybody was terrified of him. I wasn't, because one of the drill instructors says, this shit doesn't bother you at all, does it? And I said, you guys have never met my dad. You guys are nothing. The shit you can do to me, nothing compared to what my dad would do to me if I screwed up. He would lay hands on me and just knock the shit out of me. So, but anyway, I love the military.
Where's the beef?
I don't know. Why does that old lady do that? That's weird. Is she coming on to me?
Probably is. Yeah. You handsome man, you.
The great Clara Peller, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you,
All
Bill.
right, hey, Jedi Bill.
Yeah.
You can remember, my friend, thank you. Thank you. And for that, I'm going to lay hands on Keith and heal him.
Oh,
Wait a
Loki's on.
minute. Oh, darn it cost me.
Your Audi is now an innie.
Do we have room right now?
No.
Okay, I
back out.
can jump out, guys.
Right on, Loki.
All right, Stephen. Thank you very much for popping in, brother. I appreciate it. We love you, man. You've been on
thanks
this
for
show
having
for a
me on.
long time. You're a part of our team.
Thanks for having me on. You were the one who encouraged me to even start a channel. So
I'm so sorry. I wish I hadn't.
Yeah,
No, I'm
I
so
know.
glad I did.
I
You do a great
apologize,
job.
and my subscribers apologize as well. Okay. Thank you very much for having me on. Congratulations once again on 5 years, and let's see if we can get this channel to last for 5 more days.
Again, 5 years is wood. We have wood.
Wood. We got wood. We got wood, ladies and gentlemen.
Wood.
Enough time to pay
Mahogany.
off.
Ogre.
We've now had the channel long enough to pay off most new cars, right?
Or at least a new kidney.
We own it now. Yeah, there you go. I'll take 2.
Yeah, Gary's back door always has room for at least 2 or 3 C or D batteries.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And with that,
Yeah.
Take care.
Well, with that.
This show got awkward.
It's been awkward since the beginning.
Have you seen the rest of it?
Meanwhile, Gary's show got awkwardly awkward at that point when he started talking about diesel batteries shoved up his ass.
Gary, did you show the clip for the last 5 years yet?
The what?
Did you show clips for the last 5 years yet?
No.
I was
I'm not
thinking for
gonna do
this.
that.
Dude, I hate
can't
to always
stand
be-
my own voice. I cannot stand my own voice.
I hate to be always producer, but I was thinking next year we could do, like, for the 6th, like an in memoriam for all the bridges you've burnt of people.
There's no, because I talked about it earlier when I lost my shit on some people that were friends. They're still friends, but I lost my shit. Keith was included in that. I went off about the show and tell thing because we're trying to do a show and it completely derailed. I lost control of it and I left, and then I came back into the show, and then we behind the scenes. I said these exact words. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
You did.
And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, you're like 5-year-olds.
Well, duh.
And I told Martin, I said, I have to leave sometimes because I hit a point of frustration. It's sort of what I do with my kids. Like, can you tolerate your kids? And I'm like going, sometimes I go in the other room and just shut the door. And I'm like, kill yourselves. Fuck you, you little shits. Kill yourselves. I'm going to go in the other room and keep my sanity right now. And that's what I did on Monday. And God damn it, Pat, guess what? It is the most watched episode of the fucking year.
Nice.
Like in 2 days, we had 1,000 views on that fucking video where I just left. I just went, fuck you guys. I'm out of here. I could not get control of the panel, man.
Oh my God, I'm looking at that now.
And
A question in the
yes, 1.3 thousand in 4 days. 2 days it was 1,000.
Sweet.
Yeah. So the punishment from YouTube is starting to die because I'm paying for ads from Google. And what are they going to do? Google owns YouTube, so we're going to start seeing some changes, and they're not going to be able to shut it down. That's how we were able to reach 10,000 subs, because I'm paying for ads from Google, and they can't do anything. It's their fucking company.
But people seem to stick around and show up for the show, so they're real subscribers.
Well, we have dedicated people that watch the show, and I really do like that.
That's
I
your
also like,
foundation, brother. That
even
is
though I
your
do remove them,
foundation.
I'm going to tell you right now, I delete some of the gnarly comments that get made, but I do go and I read them, and I have a chuckle at what they said. It's like, I really enjoyed this show until the guy with the fucking long hair started talking. Fuck that guy. Like, I'm not offended by that. I find it funny as hell, but then I delete it because I don't want to have that. I think it's unprofessional to have those kind of comments on your channel. I don't mind it if somebody has an argument, because we've had people, I leave them up there. If they actually have a genuine argument against something that was said on the show, I leave them. But when somebody just goes up there to throw an insult, I just delete it. I'm like, no, fuck off. It was funny though. Yeah, this was going to be a good show until seriously, that's what the guy said. It's like really good until the guy with the long hair started talking. Fuck that guy. This is not a friend of mine, so I had to delete it. Pop Culture Minefield or Pretty Cute Man. Yeah, it could be either one. And once again,
It's kind of a big deal that
a big deal what?
Said it's kind of a big deal. Loki's here. Fridays is like his 14-hour day, man. He's on
Dude,
YouTube pretty much from dawn till dusk.
I was supposed
The
to have an
next day.
hour stream from 2
Loki
to 3.
wants to join us too.
And it ended up being 3 effing
Oh,
hours. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to do Pogos in my head. I got to get on because, guys, these two guys, for anybody that doesn't know, these two wonderful guys are absolutely awesome. I know Gary's got kind of like a hard edge, but you got to understand something. He went to hell when he went to Army Boot. I got it easy. I went to Gateway. He went to Army Boot and some effed up crazy place where they torture you to death. I went airport, so it was like I had 3-course dinners and all kinds of cool shit. He went through hell. Keith, this guy, I got to meet him right before the Koof stuff started. Me and Keith got to meet up, and it was just a chance meeting. It was this crazy chance meeting where I hear this guy talking. I'm like, I know that motherfucker. Where is that coming from? And I go over, I'm like, you're Keith, right? And he goes, yeah. Like I'm about to start some shit or something. He's like, yeah. I'm like, Loki. And he goes, Loki. And I'm like, dude, Keith, what's up, brother? What's up? And we sit there and we talk for like an hour at the store. And I'm just hoping I get to meet this crazy guy above me one day. These two guys are great. If you haven't subscribed to them, I don't know what the hell your problem is. Get in here, subscribe, listen to the shows. Absolutely wonderful. And they're great people. Gary can talk about chewing people's asses all day. He's never chewed my ass out. I don't like to interrupt people. I don't talk over people. He's great. Both these guys are great. If you haven't given them a shot, give them a shot because they're wonderful and they deserve all of this. All
Only
the
one
accolades.
person has ever pissed me off, Loki, and that's our, because I love Penny, but she gave birth to a guy named Danny, and Danny was fucking just triggered me in a way. I'm like, do you not know how to shut the fuck up?
Gerry, you have to remember though, we wouldn't have met if it wasn't for Danny.
I know. I owe Danny for introducing Anima and me, and I fell for her quickly. I'm like, she's a ginger. She's got an amazing Austrian accent, and she's really smart. And I love her nickname because I know what her nickname means. Anima Confusa. It means feminine. It literally means feminine aspect of the masculine mind confused. That's what that means in Latin.
Also, when I did the
No,
first show,
in Latin, what it means is confused soul.
Yes. The first show I came on, Gerry.
I muted Martin. He won't
came at
interrupt
me.
us anymore.
Gerry came at me, and I'm shitting right back. It's what I do. So he actually shut up for a moment, and I think that's how he felt with me.
I love having her on. She's part of our panel now all the time. I love doing shows with her. I don't know. She's my equal. And,
I thought her nickname was Anima Confusa.
Forcefulness.
Hey, he announced himself coming in rooms. I'm here, weirdos.
Good.
Hey, King.
Poor Cal. What's up,
Hey,
Cal?
this is for you, Cal. You haven't seen them in a while.
Pussy.
Galore.
I'm sure that wasn't what she had in mind, but
You gotta show them both cats at the same time.
I can't.
Yeah.
She's not next to me. She got annoyed when I did that and fucked off. She's on the
Oh,
radio.
wait a second. What's this, Che? Finally listened to the song that X-Ray Girl has as a blurb. Pepper Coyote's song, No Cock Like Horse Cock. Should be Backdoor Gary's anthem.
Hashtag
Oh my
remember
God.
the-
Oh, wow.
And the guy who fucking gave me that moniker of Backdoor Gary fucking isn't able to join us today. And it was upset so much because he and Mikey, Mexican Iron Man are traveling right now.
They're in Vegas.
I know. And I'm so like, fuck, man. Mikey said they're going to try to see what
They're
happens.
gonna go to Brokeback Mountain Ranch.
Yeah, Brokeback Mountain Ranch.
Well, I think they're having their get together. I think Paulie and Mexican Iron Man are going to have their meet and greet in Vegas. I think that's what they're doing.
Is that
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. We just got a message. Video coming in of Mike and Polly. Look at this shit. From Vegas, going to Brokeback Ranch.
What did I just tell you? Who's the pitcher? Who's the catcher? You're the pitcher and the catcher. You're the pitcher and the catcher.
Which one's which?
I am Circus.
Oh my God.
Yikes.
Holly's Ren?
Oh man.
Holly and Mike. What stories we're gonna get out of that one?
Polly's ready. Yeah, Polly's ready. Yeah.
Yeah. My God.
Yep, I got a call from Polly while they were on their way, so I got to talk to both of them in the car on bid chat or whatever the hell it was. And I told Polly, I said, "You keep him away from married women's windows." Did you hear me?
Well, if he jumps out the window at the Lux store, he's gonna slide down because it's like a pyramid.
We both know they're fake photos if he doesn't have a fistful of tacos.
That's right. That's right. As parachutes.
Because I told him that when that one photo started going around of the guy jumping out the window, I said that's clearly fake. There's no tacos in his hands.
Hey Gary, can you blow my icon up real quick? Can you blow me up real quick? This is actually my.
Asked me to do that, but okay, I'll try.
This is well, Martin could do it too. If you look, this is my Mexican Iron Man from four cons ago. See, there's Paulie in the back looking at him. See him? That's Paulie's.
He's Mexican Disney fan now.
Wow!
Oh my God.
He made that himself. Well, listen, I'm going to tell one quick 30-second story before I go about Gary.
All right.
Mexican Iron Man calls me up and he's like, "Dude, I really want you to produce for this guy, Pop Culture Minefield. You heard about him. His house burnt down last year. He's like, he's getting it together again, though, man. So I want you." So I'm like, okay. So I get on with Mike and Gary. Mike's there for like 10 minutes, and then he leaves. And I'm like, all right, Gary. I said, what do you want to know? So he asked me some questions, and he's like, got a few minutes to hang out. I'm like, yeah, dude, I got about 20 minutes. I could do it. So we start talking about different movies, and he's like, what do you think's the funniest scene in The Deer Hunter? And I'm like, I don't know, when they sing God Bless America. He goes, good answer. Most people would say like The Wedding. He's like, I like that. Yeah. I'm like, okay. So about an hour and a half later, I'm going, God, how long is this interview going to last, man? Is this guy going to hire me or not? And he goes, Pat, I really like you. He's like, I really think you're ready for this. He goes, would you like to hear some of my music I created? And I'm like, yeah, Gary, sure. So as soon as he does it, dude, I pick up my phone and I start texting Mike, and I'm like, dude, I think this guy's hitting on me. He wants me to listen to his music. And Mike's like, dude, he's straight as an arrow. He's been married like 6 times. Don't even sweat it. You're fine. He doesn't even know you, you know. And it was true. Gary definitely was married multiple times. As a matter of fact, I'll never forget Gary. Like, usually when you get like a call from Gary at 2 a.m. or a text, it's something like, Pat, you live in Missouri, right? And I'm like, no, dude, I don't live in Missouri. He's like, oh, man, I'm leaving my chick. I need someplace to live. And Keith won't let me stay there anymore. He already made that room into a weight room, so I can't go there. I'm like, Gary, I'm sorry to hear that. But no, dude, really. I love you two guys, dude. Keith, alternate respect. I'm always excited when I see Keith on a show without Gary, because I'm like, yes, look at Keith go, man. And now we can ask some really great questions and like really put Keith in a box. And then when I see Gary again, I'll ask him the same questions and he'll give me the exact same answers. And I'm like, wow, man, these guys really do share a brain. There's some weird psychic connection. And, you know, they don't look alike for twins. You guys must be like, that's the paternal twins, right? When you don't look exactly alike.
Yeah, because that's why his brother, who watches the show, is a fan of mine, not his actual twin. It's true story. True story.
Keith's brother calls him up. Hey, Keith, do you think you can get me Gary's autograph on these books?
He joked about that.
I don't know, man. I guess when I see him, yeah, we're doing Kansas City next week. I'll get him to sign. But congratulations, boys. Thanks for having me on. I really did try to get on a couple times. You really, man, you got a crowd, brother. I don't know what to tell you, man. This place is packed. But Friday nights are crazy, dude. But I said I got to come on for a little while and say hello.
Well, we're the other white meat on Fridays.
The what?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
absolutely.
Like, Friday night.
I always said
Midnight's Edge, and then Doomcock, and we try to slip in the middle.
Dude, top 10 shows on a Friday. Y'all are right there every time. Knocking out that 8 and 9 spot. Boom, boom. I love it. But listen, dude, we got to have you back on the anime show soon. That was so funny when you were on with. I love telling people that you and Brandon, dude. It makes me feel like the third wheel. It's like I'm Brandon's best friend on YouTube, and the Gerry and Mag show up, and it's like, Hey, guys, and it's like,
anymore.
shut up, dude. Let the anime people talk, But we love y'all all, guys. Not only am I gonna get off, I'm gonna also go tweet y'all out so people could come hang and watch the replay and stuff. But y'all take it easy. Thanks for inviting me, man. I appreciate it. Respect.
Bye, Pat.
Good night.
Bye, Pat.
And he's one of the few people
Yeah,
I
Pat.
actually do talk to by phone on a regular basis because I just love Pat. I've laid some things out for him. Though when I get really annoyed with something, that's who I call. It's Pat. Man, I'll be like Peter Griffin. You know what grinds my gears? So, hey, I see Mickey Lamore is here.
Why are you calling now?
Mickey Lamore is here, and Reverend Bernfried Axwielder. Bernfried? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Bernfried, yes, it's Bernfried. He's one of my followers. Hello, Bernfried. It's good to see you, buddy.
Oh,
he's German. He is from Germany, by the way.
Andre. It is Andre that is here. What is up, sir?
Wow.
Hey, greetings, everyone.
Yeah, Andre.
Wow.
The pseudo father of the show.
Yes.
Daddies, yeah.
I told him that one time. I said, technically Midnight's Edge and Doomcock are kind of like the illegitimate parents of Pop Culture Minefield. He goes, I should have worn a condom.
Never trust pulling out as a method. So
right, stupid Catholics.
You gotta.
I regret that
Every sperm is sacred.
I regret that I cannot stay long. I just wanted to pop in and
Well, I
say
have a video for you.
congratulations. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Hey, Sweden! Not Swedish, Mac, the Norwegian.
That's an epic scene in that movie.
I wish I could have got a hold of you for the thing when we did the show for that, because Tom wouldn't show up.
Oh, yeah.
He just doesn't know the film well enough, so it ended up being Loki and me.
Yeah, well,
talking with
I can tell you what you need right away. That guy, he does speak Norwegian. It is intelligible, but he is obviously not a Norwegian. Like, that's an American who is practicing Norwegian lines.
Yep.
Because like the American accent is
he was the only one
clear
on the crew that spoke Norwegian.
Yeah.
And he said, I don't speak very much. And so they gave him the lines and he did them.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad you dropped in, Andre, because you really are. You and Doomcock are the two illegitimate parents of this show. If it were for you guys, because Keith and I watched you guys religiously when we decided to do this show.
Oh, that's
and the only
awesome.
reason we did this show is because Keith and I were doing this show live at conventions. We do panels and stuff like that, and we just do what we do on the show. And people said, you need to do this on YouTube. It's funny.
Indeed, it is. It is. So happy to have inspired you to take that little plunge. So that is.
I just wish we were as intelligent as you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, sometimes it skips a generation.
That's what my dad said. My son's IQ is like 165. My dad's was like 160, and I'm like 152. And my dad literally said that to me. He goes, well, intelligence skips a generation in our family. I'm like, fuck you, Dad.
Oh, wow.
It takes you a nanosecond longer to do like hypothetical math. That's still quite odd.
It's just so bad. But Andre, I appreciate you dropping in, man, because you guys are really why we started doing this. You really are.
I wish I could stay longer, but unfortunately I can't. I'm a little bit pressed for time. I just had to pop in.
Where are you at right now?
I'm in the Canary Islands.
You're still down there.
I'm still in the Canary Islands.
How is your father-in-law? It's your father-in-law, right?
Yeah. No, he's okay. He's hanging in there. He's hanging in there. So yeah.
Good.
So the family commitments and all of that. So yeah, but as I was saying, since the illegitimate children are having a 5-year anniversary, of course I have to show up to extend my congratulations. Just don't ask Ral for like child support.
You get no inheritance either, right?
Mommy, Daddy, just get along.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Thanks
I
a lot,
have,
Andre.
I have a
Deeply
legitimate
appreciated,
kids that are first in line there. So yeah.
I will get a hold of you because we're going to have to do this year the 80s again, and I want to get you in for some of the 82 in particular.
Yeah, awesome. Like Blade Runner was 82, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Thing and Blade Runner were released the same weekend, and they both suffered to ET.
Yeah. And Conan the Destroyer also suffered.
Conan?
to ET.
No, Conan the Barbarian came out
Yeah,
in
Barbarian.
82.
Conan the Barbarian did not suffer to ET.
No, it
but
did not.
Conan
It
the
kicked ass.
Destroyer suffered to ET because Universal, they took a look at the box office receipts for the R-rated Conan the Barbarian and the PG-rated ET. And then they said, for Conan the Destroyer, we want some of that rating, looking specifically at ET. So ET is what fucked up Conan the Destroyer.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're an illegal alien.
Yeah, because there was a rumor that what's his name, Dino, had hired a kid to write that script. Is that true?
Yeah. Not as far as I know. He hired the comic book writers, but what he did, well, in a sense, you can say there was a child because he oversaw the product himself. And Dino De Laurentiis, as fun a studio executive he is, when it came to giving studio notes, he very much so was like a child. So in this
Maybe
sense,
that's
the
what it
rumors
was.
are true.
Because that
It
was what
the
we're
child within
told in
Dino
high
De
school.
Laurentiis that gave notes to very adult and very real screenwriters and storytellers, and the result of the notes of the child Dino De Laurentiis is what you have on screen.
Yeah, and by the way, if you want to see a funny story, the story between Arnold and him is so hilarious.
I know it's glorious. I'm gonna.
I
have
fucking
Tom
lost my
animate it
mind in
one,
that
these
story.
days.
It's so funny.
Yeah. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But I can't stay. I just wanted to congratulate you again. Keep doing what you do. Absolutely killing it. Love popping in here every once in a while. So it's been a long day. Yeah. So everyone have a great rest of the stream and great rest of the celebration.
Thank you,
Nice
sir.
to see you, Andre.
Have a great weekend, my friend.
Yeah,
Nice to see
likewise.
you,
You too.
Andre.
Later, Andre.
Take it
Thank
easy,
you.
Andre.
Good one, Andre.
See you, Andre.
Take care, everyone.
I also, by the way, proudly hold the title of being one of the few people to crack him up on live stream. Because, like, I don't know where is he today, by the way, Fat Steven? Like, where the fuck
I
is
don't
Fat
know.
Steven?
I haven't seen him in
He
a while.
hasn't joined us for the past couple of weeks, I think.
I know, and it's bothering me because I miss him when he's not around. But
Is it okay?
Fat Steven was bragging about making him laugh, and I said, "You made him chuckle. I have made him laugh to where he stopped and couldn't even remember what the fuck he was talking about." I've done that to Andrea several times.
He's probably playing Power World.
Hey, Shanatsky.
Hey, Shanatsky. I'm sorry,
Shanatsky.
Shanatsky.
Hello, you happy people.
Happy birthday, dude.
Yeah.
Happy belated birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, man.
Happy
Thanks
birthday.
for helping
man.
dox me, guys. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
What that
What,
you
they called you Isaac?
that you were born and not hatched
Here
off
you
a
go.
stump?
That's for you, for your birthday.
Yep.
Oh yes, fuck you, Shanatsky. Also, saying your first name doesn't dox you.
You've done it on Call of Duty when you were
You,
streaming.
you underestimate the autism of the internet, my friend.
Speak of the devil, that's right. The devil shows his face.
Hey, Tim Talk, how's it going, my friend?
We're over the 2 hour mark, and I know we got to wrap this up, but it was so much fun hanging out with everybody today. And
It was.
we're celebrating 5 years of doing this shit, and I do enjoy it.
Yeah,
Really
Gerry, I
hard.
just want to say, thanks for what was it, like last year or something like that, getting me on your show, just allowing me to come on and just, shoot the shit with you. And then after that, getting you asking, it's like, hey, I love it when you do that voice, for
The Ted Knight voice.
Yeah. Can you do something with this trailer for like the intro and shit like that? I'm like, okay, sure.
Cosmic Cow.
No, the narrator.
Oh, from Super
Beginning
Friends.
of Super Friends. Yeah.
Here, I'll play it for you real quick. It's on Saturday
Hey,
morning fun
wow.
time. Here you go. Hold on.
Deep in an underground secret Pacific Island lair, Pop Culture Minefield presents Saturday Morning Fun Time. This is the Comic Relief Crusader telling...
There it is.
Nice.
So, but we got to do a new one because it's now in the afternoon.
Yes. That's right.
It's Saturday afternoon fun time. And we got to take out the breakfast cereal thing because I love that. Bring your salad bowl for your breakfast cereal, whatever it is.
Telling you to get your breakfast cereal ready.
Exactly.
Microwave your pizza rolls and get ready.
Get ready.
Break
Yeah,
out
the
your
way he does
Hostess
that.
fruit pies.
Ted Knight would do that. He'd go, get ready. And he would go down instead of going up. Get ready. He would go ready and down.
Yeah, it's like it's a hillside. It's a parabola. It's a spike, but then carries it back down an octave.
Right.
Yep.
And I like stuff like that because I was just talking to Anima about that the other night when we were listening to some narration. And I said, listen to how this guy does this. And his voice goes down instead of up at the end.
Yep.
And it's important because it actually does something psychologically to you when you hear people do that.
Exactly.
But anyway, it's the end of the show, guys. God, it's Friday, TGIF, the show that never ends for 2 hours.
2:20 now.
Well, Gerry,
we're
just to
doing good. We're
say,
having fun.
We should extend it a little longer. There's people still trying to get in the panel.
Oh, are there?
Wow. I'll pop off.
Okay,
I haven't
fuck
eaten in like 5 hours. Guys, congratulations
Loki, thank you so much,
again.
buddy.
Dude, I'm sorry I was late. Congratulations again. You guys are so great. Gerry, I can't wait to meet you. Keith, I hope we meet again soon, brother. You guys
and can
take
you get
care.
me on your show soon? Because I want to talk about the book again.
Yes, dude. Anytime you want. If you can make it on a Monday, that'd be great. Or on if you can make it on
This Monday? What time?
Thursday.
Thursday's better.
Would be great. Thursday is open. It's always open. Or Wednesday. You pick. Just let me know. 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. You're always welcome.
All right, I'll hit you up on Wednesday.
All right, brother.
Yeah,
and y'all
Gerry,
take care. And congrats again.
See you, Luke.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
Everybody. Thank you.
All right, take care.
You too.
Oh, and I see Courtney is saying that she wants to jump in. So there you go. There's your chance.
Gerry, I want to get you on my show so you can promote the book as well. So, because I want to get that done for you.
Thank you, Doom Squirrel.
We all do.
Yeah.
I run
We all want to get
I
Gerry,
run your commercial for your book
think
almost on every late show that I do. I run your commercial.
Oh, I was told you do that, and I deeply appreciate it, man. Somebody says, he plays it every night, and I'm like, really? That is so nice of him. I'm serious. It's very nice. Did you see the new artwork?
Yes, I did. Looks good.
Let me open up another page.
Hey, Mickey Lairmore. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Glad you're loving the banner. We should hang out sometime. Seriously.
Here we go.
Gerry, these past 5 years, I think you've done it. I think you've proved that there is no such thing as a kind and loving God. And this show is the proof of it.
Thank you, Janotsky.
Thanks. So here's the new page of artwork. I can't show you the word bubbles.
Beauty.
Spoiler alert. All right.
That's why there's no word bubbles, so it doesn't spoil.
Yeah.
You just see in the
That
images.
looks so good. Wow.
All you know is that this is in a graveyard, and he's tied up, leaned up against a tombstone.
And the guy on the tombstone is very focused on that knife, I think.
So that's some of the new artwork. Plus, I did this one for it's called Mac's Folly. Of course, one of my best friends' name is Mac, and I named the bar after him.
That's what I wanted to know all this time. Is it named after Mac?
Yep, it's named after Mac. So I see Courtney's in here. Hi, Court.
Hey,
Hi. Hi, Courtney.
Hey.
Hi.
It's the other redhead in my life. There's another one. Arwen is another redhead in my life.
Yeah, I like this new color that I've been doing. I need to dye it again.
Okay.
But I accentuated it by wearing bright yellow, which I don't ever wear. So.
Yeah, you got this nice Ronald McDonald look going on.
I do. Well, I'm a clown. It makes sense.
Or Wendy's as she does the pigtails.
Where's the beef?
Yeah,
where's
the
beef? I know where it is.
I found that clip, and I'm like, I've got to
That's
put
my
that on the
daddy.
show.
Where's the beef?
Keith's part of.
Is Keith gonna make his announcement today?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
You said you would.
I
right.
did say that I would. I did say that I would.
Yes, that's
Do
right.
it
There you go, Keith.
now.
Do it now.
Good.
Here's the announcement in and of itself.
Okay.
I would love to finish off Babylon 5. I feel though that if I do it again, I should definitely finish it out with Fat Steven. I would like to either finish it out either on his channel or have him come here, and Gerry.
It'll be on both
Fat
channels.
Steven.
It should be on both channels.
Yeah, it should be on both. So until I can actually talk to Fat Steven about it, but as far as I'm concerned, yeah, I'm willing to finish off the show. So let's go ahead and do it.
All right, there you go.
I'll send him a
So
message
cool.
for you, man. I don't care to.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at. He normally pops in around the second hour.
Yeah, little worried about him, but it's
Hopefully, we could get a Dega too.
yeah, I would love to. Be able to have
Dega
a big-
Outlaw, yeah.
Because he started out with us doing that and had a lot of fun until things got a little backwards and upside down with my personal life.
Yeah, when
But,
everything goes crazy like this.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
There you go. It's Keith's life.
Valentine's Day, bummer.
It'll be nice to go back and revisit and finish off Babylon 5, because I think since we were doing that show, I think a lot more people have gone back to rediscover the series and see what I and others saw in it the first time around. And it's definitely one of those shows that stands up, especially nowadays compared to what we're being force fed. Something like Babylon 5 is a good thing. You should spend your time watching good entertainment. So,
And on my own side of this, I was part of that show when you first started doing it.
Yes.
And I thought, well, I love Babylon 5. Yeah, I'll jump in. And then you guys started talking and went, wow, I don't know shit about Babylon 5. I'm not doing the show anymore. I don't deserve to be on here, because I'm like, really? They did that? I don't remember that. Who is it or what? Because I know some of the stuff about it. Then I'm like, oh shit, I don't know anything what you guys know. Now I can hang with Star Trek and Star Wars and Battlestar Galactica, because I can talk endlessly about those shows. But apparently Babylon 5, I don't know hardly anything about it.
Gary, I think we should go ahead and just do Classic Trek. I think we should just go ahead and do episodes of Classic Trek.
I'm afraid of doing that because Anima will take over the show.
No, she won't.
Oh,
Jesus
she was.
Christ.
She is such a bullheaded girl. She knows everything about Star Trek. It's like, I know the
She's
number
a
of
smart
Captain
girl.
Kirk's room on his quarters. I know the number of the door on his quarters.
I had to.
She knows how many
because
rooms there are.
Listen, I
on the
know
window.
how Jude asks questions on trivia night, especially me. So
Yeah.
I
I like her
really prepare
because-
for that trivia show.
I like her because of that. She has balls. She will stand up to Gary. She will,
Five
she's
brothers,
got a backbone.
Five brothers.
Yeah, I have
You gotta
4
play that
brothers.
clip.
There you go. That's why I like you. We're both used
know
to
how
the
to play
abuse.
My falling in love with her was like almost like manifest destiny. It was like, oh, this was gonna happen. Oh crap! I'm in trouble now. I'm in love with this girl. Crap.
I fall.
Courtney's like that guy in Team America.
It's awesome.
Yeah, like the guy in Team America.
Hey, is it the colors?
She's like going like, no.
Oh.
She's like going like, I like you. You got balls.
I like you.
Well, you
Oh,
know, we're not
In
like
the
citizens
proverbial
that are
sense.
like, we can hold our own in a debate. And we don't let the comments that men make get to us. Like, it's funny when guys talk about girls in certain ways. I think it's hilarious.
You were part of a sausage fest show too, Courtney.
Oh, I'm always the one that's one of the guys, really.
Well, it's because you were a rocker. You were in rock bands, and so
Punk rock too, yeah, that has a lot.
you
to do
tend
with
to be edgy. Because I told you, did you hear what I said? The name of the first band I was ever in was with my
No.
buddy Jim Woodward. The band was called the Smelly Pubes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I wrote the song Commies on Welfare. Commies
That's
on
totally
Welfare.
like 80s
Pink to win a
funk
cheese
kind
line.
of-
Pink
it
to win
was
a
in-
cheese line. Because the guitarist that I didn't just fire him, I threatened to kill him because he was talking to Michelle Henney, the lead singer in our band, and he says, he's from Russia. He's my Sergei Dubovik. You'd be good for front of band if you weren't so fat.
So you have to be the drummer because you know, fat and untalented. I'm totally kidding, Gary. I'm totally kidding. You know that. I'm joking.
Hey,
That
I'm
was
fat and
just
I'm talented. I resent
Come on, bring it back to me. Ronald McDonald me. I'm waiting for it.
I like you. You have balls.
He knows I'm messing with him.
Yeah, I know. I love Courtney. So we have women here, men sucking your guts.
Hey. Well, can I just answer Woke Breaker really quick? Woke Breaker, I'm not doing late night drawings anymore because everybody that was on the panel has gone on to their own bigger things. But I have something in the works, and it will be late night. So just keep posted. Thank you.
I want to be there for that.
Who's talking?
I am a late night entity.
Oh, is that Tony? Where's Tony?
Right there.
I hear him.
Next to you.
Oh, next to me.
I'm pointing.
I can't see anything. I'm so
Yeah, he's
blind.
behind the avatar going, here, I'm here.
Right there, am I pointing the right way or am I here?
You know what's funny? When he points, he
Opposite.
looks like one of the marionettes from Team America.
Wait, ready?
Hands
Mwah.
going everywhere.
I think am I going the opposite way?
You're going the wrong way.
You're going the wrong way.
Opposite
Okay,
way.
so I'm mirrored. See, I always do that wrong. This guy, right? Or are you messing with me now, probably?
No, you're doing it right now.
Okay.
You're
Whoa,
doing it right.
Steven is
Yes.
trying to get in the studio, but it's full.
Oh, is that why he's not going to join us?
Cool.
Well, that being said, I can go and let somebody else in. So, Gary, yeah,
Someone just left. Who left?
Yeah, Monkey.
Oh,
Wasn't
Monkey
me
did.
yet.
Thanks for jumping in,
call
Monkey.
my
I love
tweet.
Monkey a lot. I really do.
Yeah. No, congrats on 5 years. Yeah, you are the most blessed asshole I have ever met in my entire life.
That's
I'm so glad you feel that way because, like
Yeah.
my buddy Jason is the guy that's been put in charge, if I die, of dealing with my tombstone because he said, when you die, I'm going to have this put on your tombstone. He was a kind and caring bastard.
Yep, that's right.
I'd also say he was a blast hole, but that's me.
That's true.
Fucking Matt Mardigan.
You don't do anything half-assed.
to remind me, but I
Matt
didn't
loves
label it.
me.
And I had no idea, so he kept hitting the snooze alarm. $20.
You fucked up,
All right.
man, but thanks.
I fucking love Mad. Mad is so. Mad, just so you know, because I know you're watching right now. I do your joke on Don Ecker all the time. Because
So that
like
being
the other
said-
day, I went even further. I said, Don, so did they have jet fighters during the Civil War when you were fighting?
Yeah. So that being said, I will see you later, Gerry.
Okay, Michael. Thanks for dropping in,
Hey,
buddy.
Mike. Thanks, man.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Later,
Oh my
Mike.
God.
Sadly,
What's that?
I am doing a
What's that?
drive-by. Congratulations, because I'm also live. Because you guys had a bash on the same day, Nightingale decided to let me try out their game for the first time. So I wanted to say, congrats and rest in peace, Carl Weathers. At the same time, that's some sad
Yeah,
news.
I can't believe we lost him today. Man.
He went peacefully in his sleep, unlike the rest of us who have to sit for more years of Disney and Marvel. So at least he's lucking out.
I feel that pain. Yes.
I bet.
And
Yeah.
by the way, this is for Mad Chismo. Congrats. I had the alarm set. I had no idea what you're in for. This video is for you. Thank you.
a lot of no. You're talking to me all wrong. It's the wrong tone.
It should have been all just women singing or something. He would have loved it.
That's a huge bitch.
Oh my god.
Guys, did you? An actress was stabbed. Reese, what's her name? Reese?
Witherspoon?
No, it was with a knife.
Oh,
fuck you, Courtney.
That's
Oh
not my
my
joke,
God.
but I made
All right.
someone fall for final.
All right, I get to take off, but I want to say Keith and Gary much deserved, and I'm sorry I couldn't stay here longer.
Oh, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet, because Keith just announced that he will do the new Babylon 5 show, but only with you.
What are you talking about? When do Babylon 5 show?
He wants to start doing Babylon 5 and finish off the series.
If you want to do that, sure, hit me up and we can get that started. I got no problem doing that.
All right, you two. I expect this, and I'll help produce it. And
Sorry. Sorry. Keith. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh so loud. But
Okay.
Gary, I can produce it. You can be on the panel if you want. We can teach you about Babylon 5. Keith and I have no problem teaching.
oh,
you
and
about it.
we want to simulcast it, so it'll be on both our channels.
Oh, so you asked me this live, so I feel like I'm trapped and have no proper right answer.
Oh, I would do this even in private. It's going to be on both channels. It needs to be on both.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll talk about you. Your people call my people. Keith, we'll see you on my channel in the future. Gerry,
Okay, have your people call my people.
All right, so one proctologist to another.
Hey man, I'm worried about your country, dude. I hope that they find a way to get rid of that motherfucker. Tucker Carlson has threatened your prime minister.
And
We're coming for you.
There they are. As soon as they can find me. But yeah, we'll get work. Keith just hit me up on Twitter, and everyone else. Make sure you're following these people. I don't know why, but make sure you're following them because they're entertaining when the show's over.
Loves us.
But yeah, it's been an honor knowing you guys, and I hope you guys don't fall asleep and pass out in the future.
All right, man.
Yes.
Thank you so very much, Stephen.
You've been with us really
with every
almost
slice
from
of pizza,
the beginning.
I will,
Stephen. You're just a big part of what we do. I love you, man.
You make me very moist.
Damn.
Moist.
Gerry, you and Keith next to each other right now is a gorgeous picture. Like, look, the two of you look nice next to each other.
You want to see us when we're hanging out together.
I gotta go, guys. Keith,
All right,
hit me up. You guys have a great one. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Peace. Bye.
Bye.
Still smells like cabbage. It's probably Gerry.
Thank you for sharing that link, Sherry.
Hey, Sherry. Hey, Steven. Oh, both Stevens.
He's
what
right.
Is this? Don says,
Hi,
Yumi may be despising a few things I love, but he and I have a few in common, including our love for commercial jingles and Super Sentai.
You like commercial jingles?
I like commercial jingles.
I do too. That's cool.
I used to want to do that. I used to want to write commercial jingles as a musician.
I feel like I could. Do you feel like you could?
I knew I could. Oh,
yeah.
The best part of waking up.
Folgers in your cup. I can't sing. Never said.
Yeah. My favorite, I just played for Anima the other day for yesterday, was David Naughton doing the Dr. Pepper commercial, the full commercial. I'm a pepper. He's a pepper. They're a pepper. Pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? He's doing the dancing and everything. Fucking David Naughton was cool. I knew who he was before American Werewolf.
Yep.
We're getting our feedback from unit number 5 now. What's it say? Would you like to be a pepper too?
Would you like to be a pepper too?
What does that even mean? It's Dr. Pepper, sir.
Even the McDonald's song was catchy. People remember that from childhood.
Oh yeah, Burger King too. What they did is an updated version now, and I don't like the updated version. I like the old jingle. It was very
like Big
catchy.
Mac fillet of fish, quarter pounder with some cheese. That one, or the
I love the. If you could actually, I remember they did a little contest. If you could do the entire thing, you could get a free Big Mac. Special sauce, cheese, onions on a sesame seed bun.
Yeah, I was never good at it.
And you got to do it fast. And I used to be able to do it. I can't do it anymore. What is this? Wouldn't like to be a werewolf too. There you go. Stephen JFG is close to 1,000 followers on Rumble. That's dude. He's rocking it over there on Rumble.
Yeah, he is.
Don't forget, we are on Rumble, and we need to grow. We need to start pushing the shit out of it. Martin, share that link again.
You, man. Like earlier today. Like I didn't even know you had a Rumble spot.
A lot of people don't know because we don't push it. We don't promote it. Yeah. And I need to start promoting it more.
Is what I run on Rumble specifically. So
Rumble is its own animal. If you show it a little love and attention, it'll seem to react, but they're a little bit behind. They don't have a proper front page. There's a few problems with Rumble still. There's no community tab. There's no playlists. It's tough as a creator. So like,
did you see that I called StreamYard out? Because they tried to put the blame on Rumble. And I'm like,
StreamYard needs to
you could be helping them right now to work out some of these problems. But you're not interested because you got to deal with YouTube. And so you're not
the greatest
interested
either.
in doing it. Because they actually answered me. And I'm like, bullshit.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, congratulations.
Hey, it's Martin.
And you can have it.
How did Martin get there?
He just had
wait,
a
no,
there's
a puppy. I thought it was Martin. Martin looks a lot
Is
like
that what Martin looks like? Martin, you're cutie pie then. Because he's so
Thank you.
handsome, this guy. This is Walter. He wants a treat, and I told him he had to come say congratulations to you first. So we're going to give him a
Thank
treat.
you, Walter.
What is this, Gerry? You're starting to look like that one blue hair kid from American Horror Story. What?
No.
Oh my god! I stopped watching the show. Roanoke was the end for me, as I did not think that they did a good job on that season.
But they have new Spock.
Well,
yeah, his career is not doing well. Everybody else from Star Trek is doing well, except for the guy, young kid,
Sulu.
Yelchin, who died. Yelchin
And
got
Sulu.
killed. How's he
New
doing?
Sulu's not doing. New Sulu's the one who wants the Kelvin movie. He's the only one out there saying he wants to do it.
Well, actually, he says he wants to do it, but also Zoe Saldana came out with a comment saying that she would love to return to it. Also,
Yeah, but they need to fix her character because they wrote her all wrong.
Well, that's the entirety of what it's about. I mean, a lot of those characters were really written a little off, but that's what happens when a majority of the people working on the film are not really Star Trek fans. Especially
on top of
Alex
that
Kurtzman.
are J.J. Abram acolytes.
They will only be in it long enough to make them able to say they made their Kelvin movie, and then they'll say, "Look, it's ours. That we did what we said we would do. We didn't time out of our deal."
Teague, you know that they're in a pickle right now because they lose the rights if they don't make a film.
It's gonna have everything rolled together in one to get the backing. It's gonna be like the Discovery Returns with a Picard, Kirk clone. She's a female villain, and they're gonna throw all that together. They're going to put in Patrick Stewart to fight it. It's like, the Nexus, whatever they have to do. And it's just going to be one ball of garbage. And they'll throw her and New Sulu in there. And they'll be staring at a screen. And they'll be like, yep, now it's a Kelvin movie. And they'll put it in theaters for one day. And then they'll be like, oh, look, all the Trek licenses are united and no one can make any more. This is just a coup. It's going to be so cheap and so bad. It'll be part of the Michelle Yeoh movie. Watch. It's a one-shot deal. Everything will be one project. Watch it.
As real true fans, we got to stop him. I'm sorry, Keith. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, the situation with Sherry Redstone, I think, depending on who ends up buying out her shares, will help to decide exactly what we're going to get. And at this point, I think, actually, I have a bad feeling that Kurtzman's trying to put together a consortium of people to back him actually attempting to buy or invest in Paramount. And if he gets control, he's going to spread his awfulness to everything connected to Paramount. It's just going to spread and it's going to get bad real quick. So,
there's one positive because they never watched Star Trek. They
Well, you're breaking up.
Yeah, it's broken up. I'm sorry. By the way, Che, I agree with you. John Cho is a good guy and actor. Unfortunately, he is not durable since he got injured while filming Cowboy Bebop live action series. Not to mention, that show tanked.
Yeah,
that show totally
that
tanked.
show tanked hard.
They should have followed what One Piece did and
Yep.
let the guy who created the show work on the show.
Yep.
It would have been so much better. But no, they decided to go the woke way. And
Let the
make it
actress that was in it
socially political
go
rather
off
than
on social media.
We lost
Whatever
one
happened
of
to
the-
managers that kept people from opening their fucking mouths and saying stupid shit that could hurt a movie or show?
We
I
lost
miss
one
those
of the head Bebop writers recently. She wrote like some of the more in-depth episodes.
Wow. It's gonna get weird for a little while, everybody. I think a lot of us instinctively know that things are gonna get weird.
I'm only chuckling because I'm like, it's gonna start getting weird.
No. I mean, that's the weird thing. That's the bad thing about it. It's gonna get real weird from this point on because of everything that they're releasing in the D files through Film Threat. I think things are gonna get worse before they even remotely start to get better. And I think that the quality of writing is just gonna really just go. It's gonna take a header. overall for everything coming out of the entertainment industry. And it's going to get bad. And I just don't see any way around it unless some really experienced writers decide to go rogue. And many people start dropping out of the Writers Guild because you're paying dues into an organization that's not doing you any good. They're not supporting you in any way. In fact, they're actively working.
Worse than that, they're actively going the opposite direction, and they support this weird form of wokeness because you and I are woke in the right way. You and I are, we are socially conscious. We pay attention to things. We care about the opposite sex. We care about race issues. But these people are fucking ridiculous to the point where we look at them like, get the fuck away from me.
Well, it's great.
Gerry, I'm glad you explained that because I was just going to ask you, explain that the good woke, you know what I mean? You're good at what you do because you went right into the explaining of it.
Yeah.
The Kerouac sense of woke, the original term.
The original woke was what he and I grew up being. We grew up on Electric Company and Sesame Street, and not to mention Zoom. Zoom. We love shows like that.
I was thinking, let's feel the taste of it.
What was that show New Zoo Review? It was another big one.
Remember that one? Is that like 70s?
Coming right at you. We grew up on
How
that
do I
shit,
sound
man.
now?
Was
Am I
that in
no
the
longer a
70s?
robot?
Oh, you sound good, Shinatsky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah,
when we
News
were
Review.
supposed to judge people by the contents of their character, not the color of their skin? I
That's what you
think
do.
some famous black person said that. You
Mm-hmm.
should probably listen to him.
I think his name was Bobby King or something. Bobby King?
No, Martin Costia.
Martin. It was Martin something. Martin something King.
I gotta say,
was it Marty King? Was that it? Marty King?
They're making a movie about
That was
Marty King's
Cosby?
wife.
I'm
Not
such
even
an asshole. I'm sorry.
like parents in general because
did it-
I get a lot of crap sometimes. Like if a guy's really attractive and I'm like not attracted to them because their personality is crap,
Yeah.
their character's crap. It makes a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
Or
You
like
end up
that
in a situation like Death on his first date on Family Guy when he goes out with that girl from the pet shop, and she says, she's like, animals don't have war. And he goes, what are you talking about? Animals fight all the time. She goes,
You can't hug your
they don't
children
use
with
nuclear weapons. You can't hug your children with nuclear arms. And then he touches her and kills her.
I haven't seen
That was
That's
very
hilarious.
early. That was still Norm Macdonald as Death.
Yeah.
No. That was after. Norm did it one episode.
I
where
never
he
did
Adam
Norm
Carolla?
Macdonald even did
I
that.
think that was Adam Carolla when he took over. Because
Yeah,
Adam's
that
got a
was
great dry
hilarious.
voice too. Adam and Norm, very similar voices.
Norm
They
did
get-
Family Guy?
Death just needs a date, and so they set him up with this chick, and it seems like everything's okay till he meets her, and then she's just insufferable. She's like into crystals and holistic medicine and like giving insane answers to anything you could think of. Like he tries for the most mundane thing, it's just an insane answer. It's like he said, like what about the nuclear arms race? We can't hug our children with nuclear arms. It's just, at that point, I think. Does he just put his finger in her drink and then she takes it like he
Here you
does
go,
like,
Martin.
with a
Here
little,
you go. Play
little
this.
bit of flash.
Martin, here it is. Fuck it. Just play the video. It's 40 seconds.
What is it? Oh,
I just put it in a private chat. Play that video. This video fucking cracks me up. And it'll also answer our question if it's Norm Macdonald or Adam Carolla. Because I can't remember. I think it's Adam Carolla, but I might be wrong.
You might miss any ears.
Because it seems to me Norm Macdonald was where he follows Peter around trying to prove to him how to be a better person. But I could be wrong. He's the one where death trumps, or he trumps death, and he can't die. That was the one with Norm Macdonald. I'm pretty sure that was it.
I thought Norm.
I know he
That's
originated.
definitely not Norm.
I thought Norm did too.
Here you go.
I feel like he
I
did it
just
for the
the
first
voice.
season. Yeah, I think he's in 2. Yeah.
Do you know how to hit play? There you go.
I like animals
Uh-huh.
because they're like
me.
people.
That's Adam.
Just little furry people.
Yeah.
That's me.
Hey, you ever go on the internet?
They got some cool stuff there on that internet.
Oh, yeah, I bought these shoes from a company on the internet because they don't test on animals.
Wow.
You know, animals never have war. War is an invention of mankind.
What the hell are you talking about? Animals fight all the time.
Not with nuclear arms. You can't hug your children with nuclear arms.
Check, please.
Check, please.
That's when we knew the
That's
show was
great.
great, right? That's
Oh
when
my
everyone
God, I
realized that
fucking
this
love
was the
that.
greatest
Yay!
show.
The right mood. I hate that little skinny thing. We all look chubby.
And that's
You
like
know,
episode
watch
8,
the show,
season
kids
1.
like it. They like it
Um,
where we're squeezed together.
That
They can see
that girl reminds me of me. That's what's kind of funny because I grew up Quaker too, and like my father's side has a lot of vets, but Quakers are taught to not agree with war. So even that war part, I was like, oh great, I'm that annoying girl.
Well, you know, when I was in the Army, you know, they did that whole thing where my first sergeant, I was the best shot in the company, and he announces, best shot in the company is a goddamn pacifist. Can you believe that? And I'm like, is he talking about me? And I raised my hand, and he's like, what do you want, Private? And I said, I think I'm the best shot in the company. Are you saying I'm a pacifist? He goes, well, you are, aren't you? And I went, no, I'm a conscientious objector. I'm not a pacifist.
That's what a Quaker
And
is.
he goes, what's the difference? I said, oh, let me explain it to you. Like, if you go to a pacifist and you like slap them, they'll turn the other cheek. If you go to stab them, they'll let you stab them. If you go to shoot them, they'll let you shoot them. Me, if you go to stab me, I will shoot you, kill you, and then go to sleep and sleep just fine. I have
That
no
is a
problem
good
killing. My
different-
problem is I'm not going to kill under order. That's why I'm a conscientious objector. And he goes, and he did the way he said it almost sounded like, thanks for the safety tip, Egon. It was funny. I love my first sergeant.
I didn't know you were a conscientious objector.
We have a super sticker from Dennis Wilkerson.
You, Egon.
He's gonna turn the back door.
No, Gary, I thought you objected to your conscience. Now I'm all confused.
And apparently,
I do
I'm a
that.
conscientious objector. And so therefore, it's because of my conscientious way, I object to me doing anything violent to anybody with by order. No, it's like basically, I have no I was a very violent young man. I was prone to fights. I love fighting. And when I was younger, I thought I was invincible and that I would never die. And then like in my 30s, I went, I need to stop this. I need to
Isn't it
stop
funny when you
behaving
reach
like
that
this.
age? You're like, I'm not invincible.
I'm going to fucking die one day. Someone's going to pull a gun and fucking shoot me. And
That's
so
when
I
he
just,
realized he was getting old.
I was getting older and I wanted to be there for my kids. I want to be there for my kids. I love being there for my kids. And so it was just really like, it was a wake up call when I hit 30. I'm like, yeah, stop this shit. So I stopped getting into fights. Like in the Army, even before the Army, I was prone to just fucking knocking the shit out of somebody. They would say something, they think, well, I'll get over on, and then all of a sudden they're on the ground. I'm like, well, that worked out for you really well, didn't it?
Gary, you and I had very similar. We've spoken about this before, but like childhoods and how we are. It's like very girl version, male version.
Well,
although I'm not so sure about myself.
Jim Woodward and Mike Beatty, my two, and Vic Armstrong, my best friends have been on this show, and we talked about it. That what we don't like about shows like Big Bang Theory is they show a specific kind of nerd. We weren't that kind of nerd, and I wrote it into one of my scripts where a guy starts fucking with this nerd. Nerd looks at me and goes, "Oh, you've made a mistake. I'm not that kind of nerd." Well, what kind of nerd are you? Oh, the kind that will fuck you up. You say another word. And because we got into fights all the time, bullies were afraid of us. Because I would fucking fight, and I know how to fight.
If you were different, you learned to fight because you got picked on a lot. You know.
Yeah, and I did. I got picked on a lot, and finally one day I unleashed on my bully, and he became friends with me. And it really was fucking weird. John Rakes was his name. My daughter loves stories from my travels. She'll just sit there. Hey, Dad, tell me that time that John Rakes was going to kill you. Oh, yeah. Tell her the story. And what ended up happening in that situation, I didn't do anything. I was too small. I was terrified. This guy was like 3 times my size. And he cornered me. And, well, he said he wanted to walk home with me. We get about halfway to my house. And I'm trying to talk sense to him. Like, why are you like so aggressive with me? You know, and he says, well, I got to go the other way now. So I'm going to have to kick your ass. And I went, what?
Hey, boss.
Gerry actually used to be a professional wrestler under the moniker of Dude Love. Fuck it. I'll go with that one.
Tig's gotta leave.
Oh,
So-
okay, Teague.
Yep.
Yeah, I got to dip out. Congratulations on 5 years. Way to go. Many more, and congratulations on all the success.
Thanks a lot, buddy. I appreciate
Thank
it. You
you,
gonna be
Teague.
here tomorrow for the show?
I can't wait. Yeah, make sure
Yeah,
I get my
Running
fat
Scared.
pass and I will see
Make
you.
sure to watch that movie. I love that
I
fucking
saw it
movie. It's
in-
one of my favorite buddy cop films.
Gregory Hines and Billy Crystal, right?
It has the single gayest scene in it. It's so fucking funny when they're rollerblading down in Florida.
Oh my God,
And
roller! I love that you said that.
It's so
I have a
fucking
joke.
gay.
I have a
They
joke.
even played on it because there's a photo of the two of them like lovey-dovey with each other in those outfits. So fucking funny. I love that movie. I really do.
What's
You
the
are
hardest part
friends who
about
are
being a
comfortable doing
rollerblader?
that.
Do you know?
I'll be back for that. And I guess bye, everybody. Thanks a lot for having me. And thanks so
Bye,
much for all
Keith.
you guys do for me. You guys are the best. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye,
You bet,
Teague.
Teague. I'll see you later.
Bye, Keith. Bye, Gary.
I'll
Bye,
be
Adam. Bye,
over there
everyone.
second.
What's the
Yeah,
hardest
see
part
you in
about
a couple of
rollerblading?
minutes, Antonio.
I can't rollerblade.
What's the
All
hardest
right.
part about rollerblading, everybody?
I too have to go. I'm going to be co-hosting over there with Admiral Teague. So
Okay, Tony.
Having to
It's
tell your
been
parents, okay?
absolute wonder and pleasure to hang out with you all today. Congratulations on your 5 years. You're 5 years away from a decade, veritably
Us
over
breaking
the
10,000 this month.
So you guys are doing quite well. You're running numbers that I can only fathom. Keep up the great work. You're an inspiration, and God bless each and every one of you.
Thank you very much,
It's good
Tony.
seeing you, brother. I'll see you later, man. And thanks again for all you do with my comic.
Hey, that is no, I'm definitely not as influential. I'm not as experienced at all of this, but I do want to make sure that I always shoot from the heart. And when I see a project that's worth sharing, I'm going to share it.
All right, man. I appreciate it, man. I do.
And that's no problem. All right, I will see you guys later.
I love you,
See you,
Tony.
brother.
Bye.
Anybody else that's wanting to jump in? Now's the time to do it. We're down to our last few minutes here because 3 hours
We
is
have-
my tops. I gotta go.
We have a super sticker from Darius Munchausen.
Darius Winchester. What is the
$4.
sticker?
I think it was
it coffee?
the beer. The coffee, yeah. The
Look at it.
beer and the coffee.
All right, I'm in the middle, Tim. There you go. This is the Paul Lynn position.
Oh my.
How Sammy.
Stop it. You're making me not look as pretty next to you.
Welcome to my life, Courtney.
Stop whining.
So what was on the super sticker again, Martin?
Oh, the big beer with the coffee mug.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your video. Let's find a video. Oh, I haven't played this one in a long time.
Where's my money? You gonna give me my money? Where's my money, man? Where's the money?
That reminds me of wheat things. Wheat. I hate that commercial. Gosh. Anyone knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So in the last minutes here, let's do a wrap up. Monkey, where can everybody see you?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
That's scary. Right there.
I always enjoy it when I run into him in another chat, like when I'm watching another show. I'm like, oh, there's Monkey. Oh man. I try to watch other people's channels. I don't get much time because I'm usually working. When I'm not doing a show, I'm doing the comic book stuff, and but I jump in every once in a while, or on date night because I have a
Thanks, Gerry.
What, Monkey?
I was thanking Sherry for sharing my channel.
There it is. Monkey Jeebus. Thank you. Come again. I don't know why I did that the first time. It's just I do it all. I still do it.
Yeah, it's stuck.
Monkey Jeebus. Thank you. Come
We
again.
have to get our Apu fixed somewhere.
I had a friend, well, two friends. It was Vijay and Sanjay Mistry, and their father owned the Twilight Motel in Fredericksburg. Got torn down a few years back in 2014, I think, 2013. And my God, man, I would call them. I would call the house, or the apartment that they lived in behind the office at the motel. just to hear their father say the name of the hotel. He would answer the phone, Toilet Motel, may I help you? And I would hang up. And I'd call him back. And finally, VJ said, you know my father knows it's you calling. He wants you to stop. And I said, but I can't help it. It's so funny because it sounds like he's saying toilet motel. Yeah, so I stopped though because he got mad. And I did the Vishnu joke too because they worship Vishnu. They had a Vishnu statue in the kitchen.
I like the artwork of all that for some reason. I think it's cool. I don't worship it. But...
Yeah, well, my VJ goes, that's Vishnu. I said, I'd wish you'd stop worshiping an elephant.
Oh, dude.
I miss VJ and Sanjay. I haven't seen those guys in 40 years, man. They're two of my best friends. What did Janet say? I'm also a big nerd geek that loves to go to the cons to dress up in costumes. Yeah. But Janet, you actually also look hot. So
she does. She's a hottie.
She is a hottie bobati. Yeah, she is. If I ever go, by the way, that's an 80s catchphrase, hottie bobati. Remember that shit?
Banana
Yeah. I love the 80s, man.
Oh, me too.
My problem is when I'm playing video games, I'm afraid to stream sometimes. I've had to learn to curb it because something happens to me when I'm video gaming that I become 13-year-old Gerry in my head. And I will say the other F word when somebody pisses me off.
Yeah.
You fucking F word.
Yeah. People said that back then. Well, it didn't have that impact.
Let me guess. Freak nugget.
Yeah. Okay. No. Because like I was at a party. I love telling this story because 3 of my gay friends were at this party. And it was but my girlfriend, before she was my girlfriend, threw this party. And she hired my band to play this party. And it was an open party on 60 acres. But on the corner of the 60 acres was a row of townhouses. And one of the homeowners was not happy. And they called the police on us and shut the party down. And we were doing really good. It was a great gig. It's also where I punched Keller in the face, by the way, Keith. That's the party where I punched him because he dropped acid during the gig and I got mad at him. And I was used to punk bands and you just got into fights, okay? And then all of a sudden, like I punched this guy and he falls to the floor bleeding and crying. And my bass player looks at me and says, what the fuck is with you and punching him? He's a hippie. You punched a hippie. I'm like, I thought that's what bands do. You know, the Who, the Beatles, fist fights, happen. And I found out that you don't do that to a hippie because they're big pussies and they cry. So, but I had jumped up on the table and yelled at that homeowner across those acres of land in the middle of the night. And I yelled, I said, you happy now, you fucking F word. F-A-G-G-O-T.
Freak nugget.
And then my eyes realized that there are people sitting at the next park bench looking up at me at this private party. And it's my gay friends, and they're all like this. And I looked down at them and went, oh, that word. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, so I go. I mean, the other kind of F word, not the gay kind, but the ass. Never mind. And I just sat down on the table and I walked away. And I'm like, there's no kidding what I just did.
And that's when you became a deeply closeted heterosexual.
I decided to go straight.
Hey,
yeah, don't punch a hippie, man. And I punched a hippie, and I feel so bad about it.
Punch him
we are friends. We are friends on Facebook. We're friendly to one another, and he did forgive me for punching him because I profusely apologized to him. I said I should have never done that, and he says, "We're good." I went, "Thank you." We didn't get back together again as a band, but he forgave me.
Dude, we have another collaboration from Rumble. It's Datamuth with $2 saying, for a fellow Rumble, have a great night. Thank you very much, Datamuth.
You want to play a video for him?
Okay.
Also, Sax is in the house.
While you're looking, I'm going to play one for our other friend that just popped in.
Hey, fuck you, Kyle.
That's for our buddy Zax, who's here. I love Zax.
More than 1 hour late for our usual time.
Wait, somebody please pick a video. My browser is not responding.
Oh, I'll pick one.
Oh my God, Mulder. It smells like. I think it's bile.
Is there any way I can get off my fingers quickly without betraying my cool exterior?
I love that show. That's one of my favorites too. Toombs was one of the best villains on that show. He got 2 episodes, but in real life, that is one fucked up dude. There's something wrong with that guy. He married a girl that was underage. Well, the family signed and said it was okay. That doesn't make it okay.
Well, wait. The actor that played Toombs went all
Married
Gerry
an
Lee?
underage girl.
Oh, geez, dude.
He did the talk show circuit with her.
Oh,
trying to show
geez,
how
dude.
good it is. He destroyed his career.
Yeah. There's no. I don't want to say there's no coming back, but there's no way to soft pedal that. It's wrong in every sense.
Yeah.
Yet somehow Dane Cook was able to get away with it.
Yeah, it hurt him too. Because there is allegations of grooming with him. And it's just, I don't know, man. This, by the way, this is me in a nutshell.
So who are you, man? Shit!
I'm the party pooper.
He also says something else that I've used in my actual life. I'm sorry, Monkey. I want to say this real quick. I've actually said this to people, and I do it on video games. Anima's seen me do it where I torment other players on the team that pissed me off. You don't understand. I have nothing better to do. This is all I have to do is to fuck with you. I don't have a life. So I'm going to fuck with you until you fucking disappear. And I will do that. I will follow people in games and just fuck with them. My favorite thing to do in Call of Duty is after the team killing, you get 2 team kills in hardcore. After that, every time you shoot somebody that's on your team, you die. You kill yourself. So what I'll do is I'll wait for them to go to shoot somebody, and then I'll run in front of them.
That's total dickhead.
That's scary for you. That's
horrible human being. I like to fuck with people when they piss me off. I will just.
I thought they just kick you from the game if you killed so many people.
Yeah, well, they don't. They will if you do it too often. They'll ban you. They'll fucking ban you. I don't do it that often. It's always accidental when it happens with me, but you'll get somebody with a bruised vagina and they'll fucking go, how dare you? And they'll team kill you right when you're like about to hit your streak. And it screws you out of your streak.
Bruised vagina only because that really hurts. So you're actually giving them more credit.
That's right. It's like, I think one of the funniest things ever said to me was by my buddy Mac. We're at the store and I'm an aisle by aisle. I'm in order. I'm OCD and I get things row by row. I go from the front to the back of the store and then go to the register. Everything. And then I'm like, where is this sauce I was looking for? And he goes, oh, that was back on that other aisle. And I'm like, how do you know that? And he goes, well, I saw it. I'm like, and you didn't say anything. And he's like, I didn't think it was important. I'm like, now I've got to go all the fucking way back there to go do that, to get that one thing. And I got bent out of shape with him in a ridiculous way. And he goes, well, I'm sorry I bruised your vagina. And turned around and went to get it. And I'm like, oh my God, that was a great comeback. Oh my God, that was great. Oh my God, he just shit all over me. And I looked at Ultra Rob, our mutual best friend, standing there. Keith's met Ultra Rob. And I looked at him and went, I can't be mad at that because that was fucking funny. And he goes, yeah, it was pretty funny. Friends do that, man. They shit on each other.
Yep.
Let's see. So, any good comments here? Darius Munchausen, that sounds early enough for a Titan troll. Yeah, and I'm a big Call of Duty guy. I used to play Battlefield a lot, but I don't like the action, the physical action, the running to stopping thing. It's really weird the way Battlefield is set up with that, and the aiming action is really bad. Call of Duty is much better, and but the problem with Call of Duty is now it's a cosplay game. I'm standing there like playing a game and there's soldiers. I look over to my right and there's this guy dressed up Navy SEAL, another guy dressed up as a regular combat soldier. I've got the combat gear. And then I look to my left and there's what's that singer, the black singer?
Homelander was there too and started.
And Homelander. Oh my fucking God. I got fucking killed by Homelander the other night. It made me so fucking angry that
Don't they got Skeletor in the game?
Skeletor's in the game too.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Night before last, I was playing Call of Duty, and guy dressed as Homelander snuck up behind me and got to do a fancy laser eye kill on me. And I don't care. When they catch me like that, I'm like, good move. You got me. You got me. Nice. That was awesome. That pissed me off because it was Homelander. And I fucking rage quit. And I'm like, fuck you. I'm out of here. Fucking asshole. Quit to the desktop, you cocksucker. I don't normally lose my cool that much. That one pissed me off, being killed by a fake superhero in a game that's about military.
It's becoming Fortnite.
Is your dog humping that pillow in the background? I'm just kidding. Made you look.
I wonder why you don't have more friends, Gary.
Yeah.
No, if my dog, I taught him not to hump. I did not want a small humping dog. So when you said that, I was like, but my minor emergency was that my record that was sitting up there, because I have a friend who mailed me. I'm gonna just say it's Billy Brown. I'm not gonna whatever. His name's Billy Brown, but he just passed away. We were talking on the phone. I've known him since college. He came out with his first solo album. He's been in all these like popular punk bands. And 2 days later, after he said he was going to mail me his new first solo album, I found out he passed. So it's like precious to me. And I had it back there, and the record is still spinning. I didn't realize that. And everything went flying. So I didn't want my precious thing to get, ruined. That was my minor emergency. Sorry.
Wow. That's awful. I'm so sorry.
Well, you know what? We knew he had cancer for a long time, and it's now just time to like celebrate him. So yeah. But
And
he's an awesome.
I like doing that too. I like celebrating my friends. That's why you'll hear me talk about my friends from childhood, because they're still my friends to this day. I cherish my friendships. I really do.
I do too.
And it's like I'm nothing without my friends. I'm nothing. I'm nobody. If it weren't for my friends, I wouldn't have an interesting life. All the shit that happened to me really was my friends. All the shit that would happen to them, I'm
something
there.
though. You'll realize that one day if you get isolated for a long time, because that happened to me. You got to find it in yourself too. Because I used to always just rely on I was like, my friends are what make me cool, not me.
By the way, read what Zach said out loud. Read that for me.
Oh, of course, I can see that. Is that right, Anima? Is Gary always humping the furniture? I just picture him like running around behind her, humping like a kid, like
Not turning on my boyfriend here. Fuck that.
So I'm going to tell you something funny, and I've told this story to Anima. This one girl said, "Well, if you like, how do you want to die?" Because I've had some fucked up things. I've said some fucked up shit to people that ask questions like that. Like one time, they said, "When you die," I was in a car with this girl that really liked me, and she didn't like me after I said this. I'm serious. She did not like me. My buddy Jason Pankoke, he was with his girlfriend, and the conversation got started like, "Well, when you die, what do you want to have happen?" "Well, I want to have this, blah, blah, blah. I want to do that." "Hey, Gary, when you die, what do you want to have happen?" I said, "I want to be cremated, turned into a soup, and injected into Kathy Ireland's ass."
Oh, that's better than mine.
Okay,
I was going to say, you don't know what I used to tell people. I want to be dismembered, and I want my body parts like hidden all over, so people have to do this whole search to find me.
Actually, I would just find it funny that I would like to be planted like in people's gardens.
Well, I want to be a tree. That's really what
and
I
then
want.
call the police and say that somebody found an arm in somebody's yard.
Oh, like the arm, you mean?
Then she get you stuffed like a bear.
Yeah.
But I want to be a tree. They
That would
do
be
that
great.
with their ashes
Stuff like
now.
a bear. But then one of my girlfriends asked me one time, she says, "How do you want to die?" Or "How do you want to go?" She says, that was the word. "How do you want to go?" I said, "I would like to die having underneath my girlfriend having a climax." And she's like, "Because you want to leave having sex, but that's messed up because that's going to mess her up." And I went, "Yeah, that's why I want to do it. I can care less about having the sex. It's the leaving somebody fucked up after I die because I died underneath them." And she's like, "I don't know why I like you." And I'm like, "Me either." I don't know either.
I laughed. It's funny.
But I'm kind of evil, not the go into hell kind of evil, more like the classic Bond villain kind of evil.
I think you're a shit stirrer. That's all it is. You don't really feel that way.
I don't know if I'm a shit stirrer because I don't like to stir shit. you know, and you know what I'm
You like
using
to
it as
poke.
euphemism.
You're like a clown, like
I
a
don't
fat
like
clown
to
kind of like
to some
poking.
but there are occasionally where I will say things that will like make people go, wait, what? And I'll go, well, because like one of the meanest things I'll do to friends of mine, they'll say something. I said, really? But that's not what your girlfriend told me. And then walk away. And then just go, I would love to come back and hear what's going to fucking happen for what I just did. You know, and I love fucking with people. I do. I've been doing it my whole life. Picked up a phone call. So, walking by a phone booth. You remember when they had those? And I was outside a warehouse out in California, record store. And there was this 4 phones, and phone rang, and I pick up the phone. I went, hello. And the person on the other end says, hi, this is so-and-so. I need to speak to so-and-so. And I went, oh, I'm sorry. They're not available right now. Actually, you know, they're not with the company anymore. Let me explain in detail. Basically, they're under indictment. They've been fired because of mishandling of certain books. It's brought in the FBI. They're doing a full investigation, as well as the IRS. And wait, who did you say this was? And they said the name again. I went, oh, I am so sorry, sir. I've said too much. I'm sure they'll be getting a hold of you real soon. And I hung up the phone. And my late ex-wife was standing going, what did you just do? And I said, I have no clue. But I bet that was awesome on the other end of that phone call right now.
You're gonna end up being like doing things like my dad thinks he's so funny when the spammers call. He'll like let them talk for a little bit, and then he just goes FBI, and I'm like, what is that gonna do? Like you're on the phone, like you know, it's just
well, I had
funny.
a friend do that.
But people freak out.
My buddy Kevin from Eastern Illinois University, when I went there, I was living down in Florida, and he called Mac and Zoe and I were just moved to Springfield. It was our first month in Springfield, and I get this phone call with a message, and Mac's like, hey man, listen to this message. And I'm walking in the door like, what? He plays the message for me. And it says, this is Agent so-and-so from the FBI. And there have been some suspicious activity from this phone. And we're going to be sending an agent over to speak with you to clear this up. We have to let you know, FCC frowns heavily on the misuse of telephones. That's a federal crime. So you may need to contact a lawyer. And the phone call ends in the phone message. I went, wait a minute. So I'm like, that is a weird call. I know how law enforcement works. And so Mac was freaking out. But I'm like, something's funny about this. So I went back and looked to see the phone number, looked at the area code, and then I went and looked, and I went, that's from Florida. That's my buddy Kevin. And I called him immediately. I went, fuck you. I didn't fall for it, bitch. But Mac was freaked out by it. He was totally freaked out by that. He thought it was really the FBI. I said, Mac, if it was the FBI, we would have been contacted by either Springfield or the St. Louis office. Not
or they'd show
Florida.
up. I don't think they'd call you. They usually just
they
show
wouldn't
up where
call
you are.
They would absolutely just show up at your door.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I knew something was up with that phone call immediately. Didn't fall for it. But that's the kind of friendships I have with people. I love those old pranks. I fucked with Josh Becker back when he didn't have caller ID. I loved calling him, doing voices. I would have different
Police used to do that to me all the time when I babysat.
He'd go, hello, the way he talks. Hello, the way he talks. And I would go, this is Pacific Bell Operator 916. We have a collect call from Nome, Alaska. Caller, your name, please. I said, I think he said his name is Ugmug. Will you accept the charges, sir? I don't know anybody in Nome, Alaska. Why would I accept it? I'm not here to debate with you, sir. And this went on for like 2 or 3 minutes, and he's yelling at me on the phone. I don't know anybody. Why are you bothering me with this? And then I started laughing, and he got mad, and he hung up on me.
People that freak out like that, it's like, you know, Super Troopers, like, I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. Why are you messing with me?
Yeah, and of course, you know, Josh Becker is the film and TV director from Hercules, Xena, and all that shit. I fucked with him so many times.
He was the one that left a message on that you deleted.
Boss,
what?
I think it's time we wrap this up.
Yeah, I know, but Monkey said something. What?
Oh, do you think he was the one that left the comment that you deleted?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Josh is funny though. Josh has got a great sense of humor. Except he like one day he was talking to me. He says, "I don't like your humor because it's very juvenile." I said, "Your face." He didn't like that joke either because I said that to him. It's like it was a very juvenile response to his comment, and it made me chuckle that I said that to him. Your face. Oh man, yes. Rest in peace, Carl Weathers. God, man, I'm so bummed that he passed away. But he lived a full life.
Yeah.
He was a very good actor. He was more than just Apollo Creed, man. He was Action Jackson.
Wait, when did that happen?
He died today.
Yeah, today.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I have my Apollo Funko Pop behind me. Apollo Creed.
I loved Apollo Creed, man. He was a great character. I was not happy when they decided to kill him off. He was a character that you just don't kill off. I get why they killed Mick, but it was like a bridge too far when they killed Apollo. All right, I'm done.
I always love him as Dylan in
Dylan.
Predator.
Yeah, Predator's so
Predator.
good.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll play it again.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
Best handshake ever. There you go. This is, by the way, this is when I met Shinatsu.
You one ugly motherfucker.
All right, we're gonna get the hell out of here. It was a great show, man. Happy anniversary to all of us, man. It's great.
Happy wedding anniversary to you and Keith. 5 years is
Yes,
a really long
5 years together. 5 years, of course. You get wood, so we're sporting wood right now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Keith, you need to let me know how you did it so I can make it to 5 years too.
You know what? Just
you just don't go away, Anima. Don't let him.
My advice,
You're the boss.
I imagine Gary in my head, and I imagine my hands around his throat, and I choke the life out of him. I call
He
it
wants
the
the Bart
two-box
Simpson
therapy method.
Yes.
Yeah, I
The
think it's
Bart
the other way
Simpson
around.
method.
Gary's not going to go away for me, so.
Yeah, it could go both ways.
I'm going to end the show right here with the famous words. Are you guys ready?
That's it. Show's over.